I think. I hope I get this correctly. Yeah, see, chat, this is K-Wiz. You should go check him out if you haven't. He's amazing at Hawarang. I think my first question to him should be, how do I pronounce the name of the character I'm playing? Because I'm not sure. Warang. Hurang. Horang? Horang. Hurang, man. Asking about Forsen? I can ask about Forsen. Anyways, yes, but he will be available in like 10-ish minutes. I should probably go to the bathroom at some point, but first off. Let's not do media requests, because I'll probably have to pause it. It's too distracting. We could listen to... What do you guys want to listen to? Gorillaz and Radiohead? Let me guess, you're paying him an exposure. Yeah, it's called collabing, dude. Why do I have to pay? Maybe I can teach him something too. I can teach him about third-party emotes. I can teach him about Forsen. I can teach him about Erob. I can teach him about Sweden. And teach him how to make a nice-looking character. Fuck, I don't know. Play Daddy DJ? Okay, I'm gonna start a radio off of Daddy DJ, and we'll see where it takes us. Daddy DJ. Here we go, baby. Baby. I can teach him the Switzerland joke. Ew, there's... Chat, I just noticed there's actual crust on my hitbox. This is dead skin. I gotta clean this. That's nasty. Lick it. Should I do a dead skin giveaway? Who do we want to beat up? Kazuya. Yippee! Na 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 na. All right, who was the guy that taught me my new combo? I know it now. I can do it now. I'm insane. No. You want to see? Me smile. A real Ankara Messi. Bet. Watch this. Oops. Don't watch that. Okay, watch this. Don't watch. What the f... I'm just uncomfortable. I'm sitting... Fuck, I missed the last one. Look, 70 damage. 70 damage, chat. Why do I miss the last one sometimes? Only 70? That's good, man. Oh, do a small dash when? Before the last move? When do I do it? Fuck. Expand text on your health bar? Bro, my mods, man. Are they stun line from the first hit? Yeah. If you manage, well, if you don't know much about this game, if you manage to do this to your opponent, they're basically at your, they're fucked, right? Assuming you know how to do stuff, they can't do anything to stop you. This is called launching your opponents, and it's like generally the way this game works is that if you do like a risky move against your opponent, they can punish you and they can launch you. And if they launch you, then ideally they're gonna combo you. So why not just block the launch? Ah, what a smart idea. Why not just block? Like, if you do a risky move, though, you might not be able to block, because you might be negative frames. So if I do, like, if my opponent... Let's see. Let's say... Okay, so this is the move I was using to... I don't know why I'm trying to teach you guys now. I'm going to be the student in a moment, but if you're curious, right? So this move, right? Oops. That move would have launched my opponent. But if my opponent would have been blocking, then... Do you see how it says minus 19 down there in the left? The game is punishing me for using a powerful move when my opponent blocks it. So it makes me minus 19 frames. What that means is that if my opponent doesn't attack immediately after blocking me, there's 19 frames where I can't do anything to protect myself. So there's no blocking for 19 frames, almost a second. And the launching move, this launching move is only 15 frames. So if my opponent launches, if I do this, my opponent blocks, he can guaranteed launch me. Yep. Doesn't that move have a just frame input? This one, yes. No, you're thinking... Okay, I was doing back 3. You're thinking of Skyrocket, this one. Yeah, see, minus 8. So this move is better. But see, I fucked it up. Now it's minus 18. Minus 18. It's hard to get it. Maybe K-Wiz can help me improve. There, minus 8. So that's the... Now do it. Well, that's what I've been doing. I'll do it again for you. This is just frame Skyrocket. Fuck off. Arr. Doo-doo-doo. 71 damage. Guys, the 2Ds, all you need is a mod trolling me. I know I don't always get the just frame. It's easy to do from this stance. What do you say? Blue sparks. That one, right? You can hear he does a different sound. If it says, yeah, you did the bad one, the slow one. If it says, cha, you did the right one. That's the right one. That's the bad one. Right one? Maybe I'm slightly slower for it. Cha. What? You hear him? How many chas can I get in a row? Fuck. Alright, starting now. Starting now. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Meow.
6, 7, 8. I've learned it. 9. Fuck. No 10. No double digits for me. Anyways. Dude, Forson's playing Brian lately. Well, he hasn't been playing, has he? But Brian has a hilariously fun move that's super hard to pull off. The taunt jet upper. He has a move where I think you have to hit it on the frame. You can do like an unblockable launch if you time your frame exactly to the dot. It's like almost impossible though. Have you tried new characters since you picked up Warang? No, not really. No. I haven't had an interest because I've only scratched the surface of this guy. It's like if I switch now, it's like I have to start over. It's a long process. But if I were to switch character, the ones that interest me the most is Claudio. Claudio seems fun. I'd like to try him. Raven honestly seems pretty cool. Reyna seems fun, but because I want to be hipster, I probably wouldn't want to play her because she's so like everyone plays Reyna. Lars sorta cool. I also consider playing John because he's cheesy, but I probably don't want to. I wanted to play Law, but I can't stand his Wata. And that's about it, I think. I think if I were to play a new character, if I were to try to learn a new character right now, I'd probably go for Claudio. He seems fun, and he's pretty uncommon. And he can shoot, he can do magic. Claudio's stance is... I think they recently released stats of the game that showed that Claudio had like the highest win rate out of like everyone. Try Lee, he's hard but satisfying. I probably wouldn't want to try to pick up a new hard character. I would consider Warang already a pretty difficult character. Not the hardest, but I mean, he's got 4 stances. So is Kay was in the room with us right now. All right, we said we'd start at 3, which is now. I should actually probably go to the bathroom first. Play King? I'd rather uninstall the game than ever become a King player. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Nymn is away post, but...
Yeah, it was good. Meow. Wait, why did I get cut off? He said, I'll be ready to hop on in about 20, and he said that 47. Do I queue a match first? I think I won't. I think I'll just hang out for a bit. You guys wanna chat? I'll just do this for a bit. Clip queue? Nah, I'm done with my intro. No? Oh, come on now, chat. Talk to me. What's bothering you? Try electrics? Dude. It was easier to just switch to special needs mode. Call him? No, I don't think he's ready. You are a good streamer and a good Tekken player. Well, thank you. What was the first fighting game you played? Does Super Smash count? If it counts, then probably Super Smash to the N64. But if it doesn't count... Street Fighter. I think I played Street Fighter on the Game Boy. Yeah. Am I in the wrong category? No? Oh, you're memeing me. Not Mortal Kombat? Never played much Mortal Kombat. Yeah, was there Street Fighter on the Game Boy? I think there was. If there was, I played it. If Nymn plays Victor, I will come to his house and perform an electric wind god fist up his ass. Pussy ass character. Yeah, Victor is kind of annoying. Annoying character. Something's off with my setup. I don't know what it is. There's something with my chair or whatever. I don't know. You would love Victor? I tried Victor one time. Dude, I played Victor against PSP and I spent one button and won. Fuck. Because the guy that taught me this combo said that once I've learned this, he had more for me. There was a $1 million tournament for Street Fighter yesterday. Oh yeah? Who won? Yo, it's good.
I am definitely not paid for this such, but Nymn's the best streamer and god at Tekken.
Did you guys hear that? He said, I'm the best streamer and a god at Tekken. Is Victor a new Noctis? Yeah, that's sort of what it feels like, actually. That's a really good comparison. Where is he? Kutras! Cheyenne! So when's the coaching? I just tuned in. Within like 10 minutes. He's getting ready. While running too. Play ranks to try the combo. What, that combo? No, I've managed to pull that combo off in matches now. Maybe I'll ever do another Negan and have someone like Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad as a character. That would be sick. I don't know if Mike would make a good Tekken character though. What would he do? He would have like... He would be a really slow character. He'd be sort of like... Yeah, I don't know. Or he'd be like technical. He'd be like a combination between like Paul and Leroy. And he'd pull up a gun all the time too. No half measures. By the time I load back in here, I bet Kwas will be ready. How's my time? Why is this taking so long? I'm not even loading it against the player. What happened? It's the stage? But I loaded in just fine just moments ago. Gaga goo goo. Yo, first time sub or Pixie2119. Thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Or, sorry, the brand new tier 1. Okay, all I know about this guy is you press 2 many times and he does stuff. That was all just one button that I pressed. Like, this is so dumb. It's shit in decent ranks? I understand that, but it's a noob stomper. It's like, it's a noob character. And then you can switch up from this stance, can't you? You can do so many nasty things from here. LTG hates him? I can launch him? This is almost as hard as this stance. I never know what the fuck to do when he's in that stance. Bite doggy with this gifted sub, thank you. Oh, LTG plays him. That's mean. What the fuck? Wait, is that... 16 frames, 30 damage. While running too. That? Kutras. LTG uses him and hates him at the same time? Ah. I only recently learned about instant while running. I mean, it makes sense, but I never thought about it. You just press... You press 3 times. It's +5 on launches on counter hit. Yeah, I mean, I've met this fucking Kutras multiple times. It's positive on block? Yeah. Warang has a similar one, though, that I should be using more than I do. Not +5, though. Can I wave dash? No, absolutely not.
Get ready for the next
I haven't bothered trying to learn any other dashing because from what I've understand, it's especially in Tekken 8, it's not that big of an advantage versus standard dashing. What do you call a rude cow? I don't know what. Since you speak French, what does Victor say when doing his attacks? I only know that trop long or whatever he says means too slow. A rude cow. Wait, what? So, okay, I have this move with Warang, look. Oh, he needs to be blocking it. Hold up. +1 on block. Heat engager. Track sidesteps. And look at the range. Oops. It's a pretty good move. It's like 3. 22 frames to Victor 16? Yeah. No, it's a crazy Victor move for sure. Can you feel the head dent from your headphones? A powerful dent means a good gaming goon sesh. Oh, thanks. When's he arriving? Any second. I've been told. Surely, surely I'm not being stood up. What's going on? Is there drama in chat? VIP only chat room. What are you talking about? Please play ranked until he arrives. Alright, right. It's just, I just know the moment I queue into someone, he's gonna message me. And he'd be like, hey, I'm ready, what's up? I'll fight you on Wi-Fi. Have I been plugged a lot? No. I would say it's happened twice maybe for me. Maybe 3 times.
Get ready
Not too
for the
bad.
next battle.
Had a couple of disconnects also that I don't think were plugs, but hard to know. No, what the duck, be nice. Wi-Fi is very hit and miss. There's Wi-Fi and there's Wi-Fi, right? Rada said it made a list with pluggers. It's a bit weird with this game. It doesn't really punish you for Alt F4ing, right? But there's the disconnect rate thing. LTG plugs, bro. I'm sure I never watched LTG, but the one time I watched him, he literally closed the game every time his opponent hit a rage art, and then opened it again when the rage art was over. So yeah, I can imagine he pulls every trick from the book. He's playing on console and he opened up like the console menu every time he got hit with rage art and just waited it out. Sorry, like, yeah, I got a bad feeling about this match. He rage quit on Lakari, really? It's easy to get pretty pissed in this game though. Yo, that's a cool picture. Is there a Tekken 8 tournament or something? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not here. There's porn on Twitch today, though. So what's happening? Why are my load times so fucking long? This is Jover, right? The main man did a best of 5 with LTG. All right, who won? I'm assuming the main man won. I don't understand. I loaded slow on the other match as well. Maybe I should restart my game. He lost 0-2. Then Lakari said Lakari was clout chasing him. Isn't Lakari a bigger streamer than LTG? I don't even know. Dude, this match is actually just Jover. I don't know what happened here. I think maybe my session fucked it. Wait. No. Yeah. I think I'm gonna restart my game maybe, because it loaded so slowly before as well. Into this arena. So maybe I fucked it up with... Is this quick select break the game or some shit? Look at this. I'm just gonna Alt F4. Fuck this. Yo, Nepe1. Thanks for the prime, dude. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back, my guy. Never picked this map. It's always slow. I like it, though. It's the biggest map. I like it. It's good for practicing combos and stuff. You won't hit the wall. What is happening with my game? Make Shigura a permanent 7 TV emote. It's very weeby, but it's not the worst weeb emote I've ever seen. At least it's like it's got a use. She's dancing and stuff. It's not just some random Coomer weeby stuff, but... You guys should not be asking for more, right? Take what you can get. I already am allowing the emotes. Bro, what's happening? But wouldn't you hit the wall in the real game? Well, it depends on the map. What if I queue into that same map that I'm practicing on? Anyways. Steam says I'm installing... What the fuck is this? Man? What is going on? Are they having server issues or something? Oh, do you think... Is this eating... Why the fuck is Baldur's Gate updating itself, man? That's so random. Are the servers down or some shit? Thanks for ruining E-Rob's chat, jackass. Hey, that's on him, man. He's the one who lost. Dude, this is insane. What? Why is my game broken? On the one day, it can't be broken. Sorry for the delay. Just starting my stream now. ZK was, by the way. I was playing 20 minutes ago and worked fine. Alright, this time for sure. Nymn, yo, chill. Okay, I'll try to chill.
Gift sub, please.
Yeah, I've done pot friend IRL today. Morning stretch. It's actually busted, I think. I've already read Dr. Lamunka's messages. I don't understand. Is anyone else being able to play right now? Are the servers down? Or is my computer just broken? LemonDemon.pitchup.reverb.autotune. Phone muffled, help me, help me, Junior, help me. 76, 169, 224, 257, 258, 259, 235, 236, 224, 142, 189, 94, LemonDemon.pitchup.reverb.autotune. Sanest fucking Tangia message. Hey, help me, Junior. Dude, stop installing this. How can I cancel this? I think it's fucking me up. I'm being trolled by Baldur's Gate. I'm restarting Steam. Dude. That's so random that it decided to update now. Oh my god, it's Steam. I quit. I already closed TEKKEN in Task Manager. Launch it from here. Fix the game! Nothing's happening. Hello? Oh. Oh. How do I tell it to stop doing this? Pull it down. Okay, it's working. I think. That was so bizarre. Wait, please work now. Press the X on the right of the start button. Go back and change allowed downloads during gameplay. I have that on. But now it's not downloading, right? Remove from queue. Ooh, done. Maybe this will fix it. But my game still won't load. Oh, wait, I think that fixed it. Finally. Just uninstall it, you're not gonna play it. Glorp. Okay, yeah, I think it was actually the download that broke it somehow. Why play anything else than Nightingale, guys? Exclamation mark Nightingale. Boom. Boomerang. Warang. Forest map? Which one is that? It shouldn't be the map though. I queue into that map all the time. This one? It's a nice looking map.
For the next battle.
Will you be playing Last Epoch game? Nah. I mean, it looks alright. It just, there's other games I'd rather play, I guess. This is not even my favorite map, Sehest. Nice try though. You play that shit at D4 on launch, but not last day. But wait, which shitty D4? Oh, you mean D4 itself. I thought you meant like a shitty version of Diablo 4. You just mean Diablo 4. Yeah, but I was a bit invested in the Diablo 4 lore at least. This game, I don't know anything about the lore. And like right now, I'm still enjoying Tekken. My off-stream game of choice right now is this game. And Last Epoch does not look like a good like streaming game. Unless you're like Quinn or Zazaran or something, right? So, why bother? Do you have a recap of Diablo 4 then? I don't fucking know, man. I didn't even finish it. I can give you a recap of Diablo 2 lore if you want. Because that's the reason why I wanted to play it. Game equals not good streaming game. GTA is a good streaming game. But I mean, it's true. Most games aren't good streaming games. In the sense, or like in this, if you only look at the view count numbers. Obviously there's... Why is my controller wet? Where did this wetness come from? Am I sweating this much? That's weird. Peed on it. I honestly don't know. Was I that sweaty? You should replace Lemao in Erob's chat. I don't know if we can change anything now. Might be too late. Na 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 na. All right, fine. I'll queue up. I think K was his live now. Coaching Nymn today. Wait, hold on. I think he's doing like talking and stuff. Okay, I can play one. Am I not an editor for the set? Maybe. Oh, he just told me he's ready. Ah, shit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Just as I queued into this. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen.
Round one. Fight.
It's okay. Ah, fuck. I messed up the last part. Ah. You got saved, man. He said I'm uncoachable. Oops. This guy just loves doing this. Uh-oh. I got him. I got him. Do electrics? What? What are you? What are you talking about?
Round three. Fight.
Fuck off. This guy has like two moves, man. That one string and then that. Ay.
Round four. Fight.
Yeah, don't fucking do the same string. literally 3 times in a row. Are you kidding me? Oh, I could have launched him there. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that was really bad.
Final round. Fight.
Why didn't that parry him? Okay, enough. What? I didn't mean to cancel it. I should not have lost that match. That was dumb. Okay. That was just a warm-up, guys. Oh, he didn't want to play me either.
Get ready
He knew he'd
for the
lose.
next battle.
Okay, now let's call. Hope my mic is working properly this time and there's not...
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm worried my mic is incorrectly set up, so I'm whispering. Is it good?
This sounds fine.
Okay.
Chat, does it sound okay? I'll let them decide.
The last time I was... something was up with my mic, so it was all super loud and weird.
It's fine right now. Yeah, everyone's saying it's okay.
Oh,
Right,
awesome.
It sounds fine. Perfect. All right, I actually just watched that game.
Yeah.
Actually, because I felt like it'd be first off, with punishment, very good.
Thank you.
I have to say. Back 3, looking good. Combos looking okay. I think the main thing I saw there was just like knowledge. Because
Yeah.
he was just doing the 1-3 string, the jab into the lows over and over.
Yeah.
But that's just like experience, muscle memory. So that's stuff that just comes about.
Yeah, that's what I feel too often. Or like, I feel like my offense I sort of have down, right? At least I know a lot of moves with him. It's just most of the matches when I lose, it's like I don't know how to stop my opponent more than I don't know how to approach, or like I know how to hit them back, but I don't know how to stop them from hitting me.
Yeah. I mean, that's just stuff I think very much experience comes with time. But I think the fun thing about Huaring in the lower ranks is when you just play your game, it's very hard for them to stop. So that's kind of, that can kind of really get people up just through that. So now, my main question is, I wasn't sure how the best way to do this. I was thinking remote play because then we could be in practice mode together, but if not, it would just be a lobby. So do you want to try the remote play first?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Steam remote play.
Oh. Okay, I've never tried that.
I've never tried it myself either. I think I did it once during the demo, and I can't even remember how it works actually.
Where do you go? Is that so you go open like Steam?
Chat. How does Steam remote play work?
Let me see. What are you called on Steam actually?
I should just be KWIS right now.
Yes. Someone said right click. No. Tekken 8 has no. Someone just said Tekken 8 has no remote play.
Oh, there isn't. Okay. The other thing I'd say is Parsec, but I don't know if you have Parsec. So do you have Parsec?
I don't. I don't know what that is.
Okay, then I'll just make a lobby.
Okay. Is it like remote access playing thing?
Yeah, Parsec's literally, it basically tricks your system into thinking you're playing on the same console.
Oh, neat. Fair enough.
And that's my fault. I should have said beforehand, hey, maybe try Parsec, but
Yeah.
I can be very unorganized from time to time. So.
No worries. I just appreciate you doing this. It's very nice.
Oh, no problem.
Can you just real fast, because I have a lot of viewers that like maybe don't play Tekken and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind introducing yourself a bit to them? So they
Okay,
know?
so hello, Nymn chat. I'm KWIS. I'm a professional Tekken player. Been playing since the start of Tekken 7. I compete at the highest level. I made the Tekken World Tour Finals last year. I also commentate the game. I commentated the Tekken World Tour Finals this year. So I pretty much do everything from Castle's game, make content, commentate, compete. And I've returned back to coaching because I actually had not coached in a long time. So I've made, just for one night only, I've returned to be a bit of a coach.
Oh, am I your only Tekken 8 student so far?
So you're my only Tekken student in like I want to say 2-3 years.
Wow.
Because I just couldn't do it anymore. Because I started competing higher at a higher and higher level, and just I just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
Really and truly. So okay, let's create a session. I'll just make like a ridiculous amount of rounds and see how that goes.
I mean, you're gonna make him quit coaching again? Okay. Stop it. I hope I don't have any weird chat hoppers showing up. You know,
There's a few that have come by and just said thank you for coaching. So there's
Okay, that's nice.
nothing weird so far. Nothing
Okay, thank
weird.
God. Oh yeah, and also. How do you see like the top? Oh yeah, never mind. I wanted to try to find you on the leaderboards. How do you filter by players? Can you not do that?
You have to go to the rank points one, and then if you go to the rank points, which is R1, and then I think it's triangle, then you filter by character.
Ah. Let me know when you're. I don't know. You're sending like an invite, right?
Yeah, I'm sending the invite now.
Oh, there you are.
All right, just send the invite.
Oh, okay. Whew. Nice title. Or rank. What do you call it in this game?
Rank.
Right. The first thing I was gonna ask you actually is how to pronounce the name of this character properly.
It's Hwarang. Or you can do it with the accent as well, Hwarang.
Hwarang.
But you only do it with the accent if like you're really into it, you know.
Okay.
Chat, which outfit should I pick? I'll do a normal one.
Oh, I'm hitting you with my snazzy demon K-pop outfit.
Meow.
Because I have a few strange ones myself that my chat doesn't like.
Get ready for the next battle.
I've actually never coached in front of an audience before, so
Ooh.
I'm a bit nervous right now.
Nah, we're just having fun.
I'm a bit shy. Okay. When I like to start with coaching though, the one thing I like to know is like what questions. First off, no question is a dumb question.
Okay.
I've coached some people who have like asked something like, oh, but like I didn't want to ask it because it's literally just a very normal question, right? So
Right.
no question is a dumb question.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to know literally about anything, the game, Hwarang, just if you have a question, just fire it off immediately.
Okay. I don't think I have any. Well, I have maybe a few like specific questions to very specific scenarios and stuff. But I don't think we should start with those.
Yeah.
So no questions right now.
Okay. So I see. I think people come from your chat. They're saying some very silly things. But anyway, someone just said just obliterate him for 2 hours and don't give any advice.
Yeah, that's my.
So first off, one thing I saw you do in the game just now, which I would say it might work for now, but like it will stop working very soon. Is 1133.
Yeah.
This is just don't do it.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Like, because it'll work for a while, and it'll work if you do it like very sparingly.
Yeah.
And I mean very sparingly. But eventually people are just gonna be like, okay, because there's no follow-up here. That's not like it's literally high, then it's low. So there's nothing that can be done except that. You can do 1-1 into like maybe a mid to be a bit cheeky, but like never just 1133, It's something you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair enough. I've used it a few times to like close off a match with because they don't expect it at that point. Like if you
Yeah,
haven't used it
I
before.
think as a round ender, it's very because here's the thing about using that as a round ender. So that Jin you were just playing, who was doing the 1-3-1-3-4, which is the jab into the low kicks. That's a very common round ender for Jin. In general, in this game, there are characters that have jab low strings, which they love to do as round enders. That Jin 1-3 is an example. Jun has one, which is a jab into low. Like a few characters have them, and like if you're literally 1 HP and they run in, it's very like often they'll just the jab into the low.
Yeah.
You know.
Makes sense.
So again, I think I'll just run off with some general Hwoarang things as well, and see. So first off, I think punishment is something. I think not a lot of people talk about with this character. I think again that's also comes with knowledge and experience, right? So you need to know how unsafe something is to know how to punish it with.
Yeah.
Right? So generally with Hwoarang, like 1-2, that's his 10 frame punish. So in Tekken, something becomes unsafe at -10. When there's -9 or more, it's safe. -10, unsafe. You do your jabs, and Hwoarang's jabs are good because he can go into Flamingo 3 or 4. I saw you doing this, so I'm sure you know this. You know, I don't know how much I'm rattling off that you know, but I'm just trying to make sure I cover all.
Yeah,
bases.
yeah, this is good.
Yeah. So 1-2-3 puts you into left flamingo, and then 1-2-4 puts you into right flamingo. Hwoarang's right flamingo is actually very good in this game. I think. Well, it's good and bad. It's interesting. In heat, it's very good. I'd say when Hwoarang enters heat, his right flamingo is very, very, very good. Because well, we have 2 seconds left, so I'll show you in the next round.
Yep.
This is why I practiced him. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
So when he's in heat and he goes into right flamingo, he has this sweep, right? And that is fully guaranteed when he's in heat, right? When he's not in heat, which my heat will run out in a moment, only those 2 hits are guaranteed, right? And that's also minus on here. So when Hwoarang does this, he's actually -1 in their face. Not a lot of people know this right now, so I still mash after it. Like I still do it into something because they don't know. But it's actually minus and in their face. And generally, that's not where you want to be when you're playing Hwoarang. You don't want to be minus in their face because Hwoarang, I think, struggles to really sort of cheekily take his turn back. You know, he has some scrubby things like back 1 or back 2, which can work, but at a certain level, they really start to fall apart.
Okay.
And they're habits that I don't really want to be teaching because when I was coming up, I was actually known for this. I was actually known for doing just back 1 all the time and just like dick jabbing all the time. Like this was something I was known for, and like it got to a point in tournaments where like people would just do something, wait for me, I would do this, and they'd punish me and kill me, right?
Oh,
So
I
it
love
was
this move though.
Oh no, forward 2 is good. Forward 2 is very good. It's actually one of my favorite pokes with Hwoarang because it's very good. So it's only -2 on block, which isn't that bad, and on hit it's +9, which is very, 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 very good.
Yeah.
Right. And also, when you do forward 2 on block, do you find that people jab you a lot? They jab right after this.
Not that often. Sometimes, but I usually follow it up with this.
So if you find someone's jabbing, there's a very classic Hwoarang flowchart with forward 2. So forward 2 on block into back 4. Because after I do forward 2, do a jab.
Ouchie.
Right? So you get a count. Now in Tekken 7, this was a full count hit launcher. You know, it's very nice. But now you only get a guaranteed follow-up with his, which leads into his 13 frame punish. Down forward. You know 1, 2, 3, 4, right? By the way, you know what the inputs are.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I just need to make sure. See, this thing, I talk too fast, I run too fast, and I forget certain things.
Not that much, yeah.
Yeah. So down forward 3+4 is his 13 frame punish. This is new to Tekken 8, by the way. Did not have this in Tekken 7. So this is his new 13 frame punish. Right? Now, it's not something you just want to throw out. It's -14 on block.
Right.
Which a lot of characters can get a very big punish for. And it's only guaranteed after 2 moves on count it. So walk forward, please. So forward 1+2. Oh, I just messed up there. So walk forward, please. Just hold forward.
Oh.
Oh, my count here ran out. There we go. So that guaranteed. And then on this as well. Guaranteed, right?
Right.
I think now as a move, I'm not a huge fan of it, but when he's in heat, I think it's very good. Because say we're in a situation like this now, I could just throw it out into heat engage. Now I'm +5. that did a lot of chip damage. And again, +5, I can really assert a lot of mix-ups from there, right? So I think that's very good. And Hwoarang, speaking of mix-ups, is literally a mix-up monster. That is what he is known for in this game. And a very big thing, I don't know if I saw you do it that much in the game, but it was only one game. So there's probably a lot that I didn't see, right? But down 3-4. This is Hwoarang's bread and butter.
Oh,
It
yes.
is, yeah.
No,
This is where
I did this all the time when I started playing because no one ever stopped it. But then when I like hit like higher yellow ranks, people started like everyone was crouching because I'm assuming every war rank they play against abuses this.
Yeah. No, it is very much just like so abusable, right? Literally, that is all it is. Just down 3-4, and then down 3-4. Then if you press 3+4 while you're in Flamingo, you will switch to the other Flamingo stance, right? So one thing that you can get very cheeky with is you do down 3-4, 3+4, then another one, 3+4, then another one, and you can kind of loop it for eternity. I think in this game though, his down 3-4 is easier to punish because if you do it, just do down 3-4 for me. So in Tekken 7, it was a lot harder to punish this, right? I found that it was a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And if you find they're ducking your down 3-4, again, this is something that I think comes with experience and time and recognizing it. So if you find that they block your down 3-4, forward 4. I don't think I saw you do this, but forward 4, this is his flappy kicks, right? This is an 8-frame counter hit launcher.
Yeah.
Most moves in the game are 10 frames. This breaks that rule. This is a 8-frame counter hit launcher. And it's a very good move when you're sitting here in Flamingo to just throw out sometimes, right? Because the full thing...
But what do you mean when they're ducking it? If you duck it, you don't even get hit by it.
So the thing is, sometimes I can explain things too fast. Wait, let's get to the next round, and then I'll go from there.
Oh.
So if you duck down 3-4 and then try and do a while standing punish.
Right.
That is something that can happen very, very, very often, right? Now, at the level that, well, I think it's the players I play against more than often, they expect it from me so much, is when they duck down 3-4, they don't even try and punish anymore because they're sitting and waiting for the flappy kicks, right? But I think when people don't have that level of experience against you, it is something that is very good to just try and throw out, try and get the count hit from. And even if you get down 3-4 and hit, it's just a nice thing to just throw out in general, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't recommend finishing it all the time though, because this doesn't jail. As you saw there, you blocked the first hit, but you could duck the last hit, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't jail. Only on counter is the full thing guaranteed. So I would recommend just trying to use it a bit sparingly. And yeah, that's something that's actually very good in this game, right? So this Right Flamingo 4 is a lot faster in this game. I don't know if it is faster, but it feels faster than it did in Tekken in Tekken 7. So I think two things that are very good to do now as a mix-up of the down 3-4. He actually has a new low from here. Before he didn't have a low from down 3-4 that wasn't launch punishable. But in this game, he can do down 3-4 into down 3. Right? Just a nice little low poke. It is minus on hit. So you don't want to keep pushing buttons after it unless, they don't know. It's just a nice, see, and it does a nice chunk of damage. You see there. This is a nice chunk of damage. Hey, you got a round.
I beat God of Destruction.
So it does a nice chunk of damage. But if you want more safe moves to do from down 3-4, you go down forward 4. So this is +1 on block. It is plus something on hit. I think it's +5 on hit, forces crouch. So again, if this hits, regardless if it's if they block it or it hits, you can still keep your pressure going. Because again, plus on block, plus on hit, very plus on hit. And then also that's down forward 4.
Shit. What was it again? Down.
Right Flamingo down. There it is, right?
Yeah.
And then also what makes it fun is go into Flamingo and then do it.
What do you mean?
Wait, just do it. I'm trying to hold on. There you go. It's a full counter hit launcher. So a very nice move to have in your arsenal.
Oops.
Because that's the thing with Hwoarang, like a lot of Right Flamingo stuff, he's got counter hit launchers. His mids are very, 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 very good in Right Flamingo in this game, right? He has up forward 3. Another safe mid that he has from it. So I think we're down 3-4. I think it's very good to just throw the mids up. I think especially like early on in Tekken, a lot of people want to duck quarrying because you said it yourself. You find a lot of people are just ducking. You know, I think the mids
Yeah.
are just so good in right from England this game. There's no real reason to do the lows until they force you to, right? Like a general Tekken rule that I love to teach people is like, there's no reason to stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's no reason to stop what you're doing unless they are forcing you to stop, right? You don't need to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Very, very, very simple. From there. Now, do you need me to go back on over anything, any questions? Because I realize just now I move very fast.
There was one thing actually that's happened to me a few times in fights. What was it now? You showed me the... fuck, now I'm already forgetting. It was, you showed me a move where the opponent like ended up being sort of crouched. What was that again? It was this into that, I think? Was it?
What, the counter hit?
Yeah. That position right there. What do I do after here? Because I've found myself in that spot a lot of times, and then I end up like, I keep mashing, and then my opponent's actually crouched, and they like launch me or something.
Yeah. So when you have, so it's kind of confusing, and it took me a while to get it. So he has 2 counter hits that work in that way, where he gets a guaranteed hit while they're standing, right? So that's his forward 1+2. And the right foot forward, back 4, right? So when they're crouching like that, because they're not the same, but they are the same. So this one, from right foot forward, back 4, is only +13, which means he can get down forward 1-3, which is a 13 frame, actually is 13 frame punish, or he can also get down forward 3+4, which I showed earlier, right?
Right.
And with this one, with the forward 1+2, which he gets from standing. This one's actually +14 on counter hit.
I never do this move.
The thing is, in this game, I'm starting to like it less and less.
Okay.
Personally, because if you get a counter hit trade situation, you still get the counter hit. But because of the pushback, he can't really do anything. Sorry, excuse me. In Tekken 7, this was a full counter hit launcher, right? It was a full counter hit launcher. You just get your combo from there. In this game, you only get your standing follow-up, which is, and I think there's only 2 things that are going to hit. This one +14, up forward 3+4, and down forward 3+4. Those are the only 2 moves that are going to hit. And if it's a trade situation, they might not even connect, right?
Right.
Do 4 as well. So do that string, then do 4. There you go. So that's the full string there, right?
Right.
So what are you playing on, by the way? Because I can hear.
I'm on a hitbox.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so many people using like I've noticed people that pick up the game and using like actual like control like sticks and hitboxes. Right? I think it's cool. I actually use a regular pad. But yeah, I think that's
crazy to me. Do you hold it
Really?
like normally as well?
I hold it with. I basically hold it like I am using a hitbox because I hold it claw style. Right?
Okay, makes more sense then.
What was that? Oh yeah, so yeah, those are the only things. So I think it's good to practice just something like that in practice mode, right? I can't do it right now, but in practice mode, there are options to set your counter hits to I need to go look at the setting, but you can set your counter hit to always counter hit, sometimes counter hit, and then never count, which is the regular one, which is never counter hit, right? So if you go into practice mode and just set that, it'll help you confirm the situation of when you got counter hit and when you didn't, right? So
yes,
we'll just get back into it now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think one thing that's very important is just like muscle memory and just that you experience in this game, right? Because myself, I'm struggling with a few things that come from my Tekken 7 muscle memory that are different now, right?
Yeah.
And it just comes to me just practicing, getting the reps in, etc., right?
Yeah.
Like if you go to practice mode, there'll be a section for counter, and if you set it to, I think it's sometimes, I can't remember what the actual option is called. I'll check it and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
You'll literally be able to just like do this.
Oh, sorry.
And just just practice the combos real quick. Just do this over and over again, and then the times you get counter hit, you'll be able to then see it and then do your guaranteed follow-up afterwards from there. So just practice like that, and it'll help you in a real match if you literally, because I think people really underestimate how much like literally just practicing something, one thing over and over again actually comes into play in a match. Because that's how I practice throw breaking. What I did for throw breaking is I would go into, this is literally like, I'm not saying you have to do this. I'm not saying anyone has to do this. I was just a little bit of a masochist, I think. But I'd go into practice mode after like every rank session.
Oof.
And I'd select pool, because pool had a one break, a two break, and a 1+2 and a 1+2 break. Pool had all of those, and one of his 1+2 breaks actually swapped sides, so you could practice throw breaking on both sides.
Yeah.
And I would literally just break. I think I'd break 100 in a row, and then I would leave. And I did that like literally every single time when I got off ranked. And I think I was actually just a crazy person personally. It was just every time I got off ranked, set it to pool, break every single throw. And if I broke, if like there were
Jesus
times
Christ.
I got to 98 so many times. It was just 98, and then well, I guess we're not leaving, you know. So yeah, that's something that happened a lot. Again, anything I need to go back on? Any questions? Did I move too fast? Please let me know.
I have one from before. You told me I can do this, and then do it again.
Yeah.
Well, why not just continue like this, like everyone does?
So that sweep there. So do that sweep again.
Okay.
Do that sweep again.
Oops.
That last hit is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
That is the main. So the thing with this sweep is one is minus on hit, so you lose your turn.
Yeah.
Theoretically. I mean, the thing is, people say frames are a mindset, etc., etc. You know,
Yeah.
you're only minus if you're a little weenie. But it is minus on hit. The numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
And also the last hit is not guaranteed. You can duck and fully launch him even on hit for that. The
Okay.
only time that full sweep is guaranteed is one, when he's in heat, and then two, when it's on counter hit.
Okay.
Those are the only two times that full thing is guaranteed, right? So I would say the reason why this is better is because you're keeping the pressure going, right? And the best way to beat this, really and truly, is to start sidewalking, right? That's the best way to beat it. People can also mash, but like I mentioned earlier, with the counter hits, you know, that Huarang has from Rat Flamingo, and if you switch his stance and he does faster moves, it can be a bit more. It can be a bit difficult to mash around it. So your best option is you just want to start sidewalking when you see this.
Okay.
But even people like that I play now at my ranks are not sidewalking it, especially if you use it sparingly, right? If you just do like a down 3-4 into a quick option every single time, they're going to be less likely to want to try and sidewalk, and they're going to be looking to just block the mix up from there.
How common is it, or like how much should you be sidestepping in this game? I understand it probably depends on who you're playing against and which character they're on, but is there like any? Because I barely do it at all. Like it's like something I throw out in desperation in matches when I feel like nothing else is working. That's about it.
Yeah. So again, it does to me. So there are sidestep charts, which again, a lot of people cringe when they hear that. And I kind of do and I kind of don't, right? But there are sidestep charts in this game which tell you this character is to sidestep to the left and sidestep to the right and sidewalk left and sidewalk right. Also, it's very important to get the difference between sidestep and sidewalk out there, because I still say it wrong myself sometimes. Like a sidestep will just be like a tap either way, and that will beat certain things. And then a sidewalk is when like what you just doing there where you hold it, right?
Yeah.
So some moves can be sidestepped and sidewalked, and some moves can only be sidewalked and not sidestepped. But again, I will still say it wrong sometimes myself, and a lot of people will. It's just the way life goes. But yeah, so when it comes to that, a lot of it is just character you're playing against, the situation you're in, and like for example, like so say you're playing against. I mean, if we're talking about how much you sidestep, etc., Huarang is the #1 character you should always try and be moving against, right? Because a lot of the stuff that he does, while being very frustrating, a lot of it's plus on block, a lot of it is you know, very plus on hit. But when you start moving around Hwoarang, that's when his offense can really start to falter. And then it's on you as the Hwoarang player to use more homing moves, like his down forward 4. You know, very decent homing move. -8 on block. Like, wait. Minus, like, between -6 to 8 on block. +8 on hit, I believe, as well. Like, that's very good.
Yeah.
But it's only in regular stance. When he's in right foot forward, it turns into this is his down forward 4 instead. Which is a very good tool as well.
Yeah, I use that one a bunch when they're because a lot of times when my matches like in this position, they end up like ducking, and then you get them.
Yeah, actually, speaking of right foot forward, I think one of his best moves in this game. I'm such a big fan of it.
Okay.
Is down forward 3.
Oh yes.
Amazing move. It's a beautiful move. Like its range is like almost.
Yeah.
Hold on. About here. Yeah. Like insane chip damage. And one thing I love about it is it looks more plus than it is. It's only +1 in this game.
Yeah.
Back in the, I think it was the CNT, the first beta, it was +4. Which meant that like doing it had a full guaranteed frame trap.
Wow.
Which was amazing. But now the only frame traps are jabs. Which isn't as cool, right? You know, like he had like a full count hit knockdown frame. That was so cool. But now like if he does it just jabs, or jabs are his only frame trap, unfortunately. It's not too bad. But yeah, it's a very good move. As you saw, the heat engager, plus on block, you know, and again, because it looks more plus than it is, you can start to be a bit more cheeky, you know, with your follow-ups from there. You can start to do stuff that's a bit more that isn't frame tight, because people like see this like, oh my gosh, this is so plus. I can't take my time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Any questions? Because again, I feel like I'm moving so fast right now.
Well, yeah, you might be, but I mean, I do know a decent amount of this. I watched when I picked this character, I watched the main man did a video like on all of them. I think like 8 minutes on, and I did one on this character, and he said exactly that this move is like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, how many? I don't know how many times you hit me, but you can see the chip damage that did already, right?
Right.
Which is another new thing for Tekken, chip damage.
Yeah.
Now, it is something I do like to loop into itself, but you do have to be careful, because if you do try and loop it, it's very easily floated.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's important to recognize what your opponent.
Wait, pause. Actually, what does that mean? Floated.
So do it again. Do what you're just doing. Do it into itself.
Right.
Right. So when that happens, when you're in an airborne state and they hit you, you've been floated, and I get a float combo.
Okay.
Which isn't like it's still a combo, but it's not as damaging as like a normal, like I do a launcher into full combo, right? A float combo is when you are floated. I hate when I use the word to describe a word, but it's when you are hit out of an airborne state, and then they get a combo from there.
Yeah.
You know, so that is what a float combo is, and that's what it means to be floated. So anytime it can happen, like I think it's something that happens to me a lot, right? You know, getting floated out of this happens very often. I'll just show that. Right? Then you just get a full combo from there, right? Yeah. So again, you can loop it into itself, but I think it's important to recognize what your opponent's doing in situations like this. Like, for example, if I'm playing against someone and I notice that they are jabbing on block, I'll just jab instead, right? I'll do something like just 2-1, 2-1-1. I'll just do something like that, right? If I notice that they're jabbing a lot after blocking it. So I think a lot of this game does come down to the pattern recognition of your opponent as well. Like, okay, they're mashing here. They're trying to do something. I'll do my only frame trap, which I have here, which is just 2-1, so they don't really do anything. And again, because we mentioned this move earlier, right? The right foot forwards, back four. Like I mentioned, it does. Do you know what high crush, low crush is and stuff like that?
I think so. It's like high crush is like if they also do a high, then mine power crushes or whatever, like that.
Not exactly. So what a high crush? So high crush and low crush. What that means is, so for example, Hwoarang's down back 3. This is a high crushing move, And what that means is if you do any high, like literally any high, a move that is high, it will go under it. Right?
Oh.
Because that is what high. So if you do a move and I do down back 3, it's going to high crush, it's going to beat the high, it's going to go under it, and the opposite is for low crush, right? If I do up forward 3+4, you see Huang's off the ground there. If you do a low, I'm going to go over the low, right? So I'll jab into it and then you do a low.
Yeah.
Right? So if you do any low, it goes over the low. So high. That's what high crush and low. So high crush, high means it goes under the high. Low crush means it goes over the high. And there's also evasion, which is different. So if I have a move that high evades, that means it will go under certain highs, not every high. It's not a true high crush, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's essentially what a high crush, low crush is. So Hwoarang's right for forward, back 4. We showed this earlier in this situation, right? The reason that this works as a counter hit when you try and jab is because this move high crushes, right? And then also is a counter hit tool. So high crushes and goes from there. So similar situation, right? If you do this, you're only +1. They can jab if they want to. If you see them jabbing, the back 4 is a good option because you get a counter hit there as well.
Back 4.
So so it's the same thing there as well. Again, I feel like I should write things down. I feel like I'm moving very fast.
Yeah, I was thinking about writing some stuff down. Maybe I will, but I will also probably rewatch this.
Yeah. I mean, again, and there's also other stuff like I need to send you anyway, like the practice mode stuff. So we'll be in contact anyway.
Oh, nice.
And someone asked, what if they dark jab? So yeah, so here's the thing. Like, this is why it's important to recognize what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because if they end up doing a duck jab, just another down forward 3 is going to beat that, right? So it's like it's very much rock paper scissors. You know, it's literally 50-50 rock paper scissors. If I do the down forward 3, and I think they're going to jab, I'll jab. If I do the down forward 3, I think they're going to down jab, I'll do another one because it's going to go over it because this is a low crush, right?
Which one do you start with before you've if you do it right at the start of a match and you haven't played them before?
What do you mean?
Well, you got to pick one, but you know nothing about your opponent, so you don't know what they're going to do. So I guess you do the jab. Maybe this was I was about to say maybe this is a stupid question, but then you said they were no.
Oh, so you mean say you play them for the first time, and then you do
It's like your default.
For me, it can also depend on character, but for me, I'll try and keep things safe when I first start, right?
Yeah.
So if I do this, it depends actually, because I'm thinking about me personally right now, because sometimes I can be a bit of an arsehole and I'll just keep doing it over and over and over and over again, right? And see if they're gonna beat it. But like, I think. Well, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to be safe, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna keep it safe and just do my jabs. If my jabs hit, that lets me know this guy might be a bit of a masher. So, I'll just try and keep things more frame tight. But if I'm just gonna see how they deal with me just doing it over and over and over again. It really just depends on who you're playing against. But I think it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to be a bit more safe and think about play the long game and be like, okay, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get floated potentially. So I'm just gonna do my jabs and just see where that takes me, right?
Yep.
But then if you want to be like a bit more wild, force them to respect you a bit more, just do it again. Maybe do a low, go from there. Again, it's up to you. But for me personally, I think I'd go a bit wild with it. I like to test people. I like to test people's knowledge. Yeah. Because again, like I said, this looks way more plus than it is.
Yeah.
It's only +1. So I think you can really get away with a bit more liberties with a move like this because they'll look at it and be like, oh my gosh, this is plus. I can't push a button.
How does it? Why? I didn't press anything there and it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything, but then it hit me.
That's because neutral blocking in this game is really bad. So neutral blocking is when you hold nothing to block, right? So let me give you. So don't press anything here. But that hit you, right?
Yeah.
Even though you should be blocking. That's so neutral blocking in this game is very I've dealt with it myself. Genuinely in this game, like sometimes you just gotta hug your back button if you really want to block. As I've really just been like, so for example, like just don't press anything here, right? That's that hit you, right?
Yeah.
It's like neutral blocking kind of breaks your guard in this game, which is a bit weird. So I'd say holding back is like the reason that hit, long story short, the reason that hit is because you didn't hold back. But the long version of it is this game's neutral blocking is very strange and not the same
But
as the last game.
Are there attacks? I don't know if this is something I've dreamt up. Are there attacks in this game where if you are holding back, it hits you, but if you're not holding anything, it doesn't? Is that a thing? Or no? For example, I play this character and I still don't quite understand his down, this.
Yeah.
How I feel like sometimes, I've been hit by it myself as well when I feel like I didn't even press anything. Or rather, well, this one like hits you when you're done. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how it works.
So I guess I'll just explain the move and maybe that'll answer your question.
Okay.
So downfall, this is another move that if you neutral block, it is going to hit you. You have to hold back to block. But on counter hit, even if you are holding back, so hold back here. So hold back. All right. On counter hit is fully guaranteed. So that might be what it is.
Could you explain counter hit to me? Because how can I thought counter hit meant that I'm hitting, but you're hitting me at the same time.
So counter. Oh, so actually, you probably did it. So when I key charge, I'm in a permanent counter hit state until the sparks disappear, right?
Yeah.
So this puts me, and the sparks are gone. I'm not in counter hit, right?
Yeah.
When you key charge, you're in a permanent counter hit state. And what counter hit moves it means is if we both are attacking, so we're both in our active frames.
Yeah.
But I hit you first.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Yeah.
So, let me give you an example.
But how can I then be? Yeah. How can I be pressing backwards and doing a move at the same time? Does that work? Or I guess it does, but actually stupid. Never mind.
Wait, sorry. What do you mean?
Well, your example before was like while I'm blocking, or I'm blocking, but you also wanted me. You said I was pressing backwards, but also you were counter hitting me. How is that possible?
Oh no, yeah, because I was trying to explain the downfall for, right?
Oh, okay,
because you said it hits. So what did you say about it?
I think I've just been confused because sometimes, but I think you have answered my question that I haven't actually been blocking. I've been in neutral stance, or like I haven't been pressing backwards. I've been pressing nothing.
Yeah, because when you neutral block in this game, so like strings that aren't normally guaranteed will be guaranteed if you're neutral blocking. Like if I'm plus and then do like another move as well, if you're neutral blocking, the second it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
Holding back to block is very important. And counter hit changes the properties of moves, right? Like I mentioned, counter hit launches, moves like 4-1+2. You know, you get a counter hit follow up, but a normal hit is just like a regular move that just pushes you back a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. But is there something I went over wrong there? I'm a bit confused now.
No. I think you just opened my eyes a bit because I think sometimes in this game I've been pressing nothing and thinking I'm perfectly protected. I didn't realize. I thought like pressing nothing versus pressing backwards. The only difference is that you're walking backwards if you press backwards.
Yeah. It's that's the thing. Like you have to hold back to block in this game. And you will just be like kind of just doing this. But yeah, I think also one thing, there are guard break moves in this game. So there are moves that will literally hit you if you are holding back. So that is another situation. Like Deviljin has one, like as a charge move. And if you block it, he gets a full guaranteed follow-up, whether or not, you know, you're holding back or not, counter hit or not, you have to. But yeah, Yoshimitsu has one. Jack has a really crazy one. Yeah, there are literally guard break moves in this game that literally, if you do hold back, you know, even if you do block the mid, you are still going to take a guaranteed follow-up afterwards. What you generally want to do is, well, it depends on guard break to guard break. In previous seconds, you could just like parry them, you know, if they were coming out. But unfortunately, in this game, not all guard breaks are parryable. So you have to know them from character to character. And my chat, literally just naming characters that have guard breaks right now. So this is really helpful for me. But yeah, it really just comes down to what character you're playing against, the option to beat it, and then going from there, right?
Yeah.
So anything else you want me to cover before I keep going on?
Let me think. Well, like someone in my chat's been asking about like the best way to counterplay dick jabbers.
Right. So again, this is one that it depends on where they're dick jabbing, right? But in general, so say you just do, I don't know, down 3-4, right? You just do down 3-4, and they try and dick jab, like you can just like counter hit them, right? Like that's a very simple option. In previous Tekken, well, in the last Tekken, his hunting hawk was something that people could do. So that's actually wait, hit me quick, quick, hit me, damage, quick.
Oh,
1%, 1%. Gosh darn it. Okay, that was unfortunate. But yeah, so it depends on the situation they're dick jabbing you, right? So say you're in a situation like this, they want to dick jab, you have counter, because after down 3-4, like they can't really push any button, they're going to get counter hit, right? But if you do down 3-4 switch stance and then they're dick jabbing, that's when it becomes an issue. All right? So
do you open with down 3-4 more than you open with the punches? Because I used to open a lot with this, but now I sort of do this more often.
So opening with the punches can be very it's not as good on block, right? If you do your punches into flamingo, then like so if it's on hit, like say you do it as a punish, right? So say they do something unsafe, you do 1-2 in flamingo, perfectly fine. You know, 1-2-4, 1-2-3 as a punish, perfectly fine. On block, however, if I do 1-2-3, I'm not as safe to really to do an option. So if you just jab after I do my jabs, right? So on block, you can interrupt all of my options, and the only thing that happens is it trades if we both do jabs, right? So if we both do jabs, we're gonna trade. Right? So on block, not the best option. However, there is something cheeky you can do with right flamingo. So if you want to do jabs into right flamingo, so let's do the exact same thing, right? So if I do this into jab, just the exact same thing, right? Okay. That's the cheeky option you can do. So that's 1-2-4 to go into right flamingo, and then forward 4-4. So just do it. Right? And then from there, full combo, etc., etc. You know? So but again, that comes with recognizing what your opponent's doing. If you do a lot of 1-2 and block into flamingo and they are challenging, then you're like, okay, you know, I have this option in my back pocket, you know? And then also another option you can do, if you do find you are doing a lot of 1-2 into flamingo, if you just do 1-2 forward 3, so just do that. Forward 3, 1-2 forward 3.
That one?
So it's 1-2 forward 3. So you do the forward and 3 at the same time. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so that there. Do it again. And again. And again. Right. So if I try and do anything from there, you know, that's just gonna push me away. The 1-2 forward 3. Right. So that's an option to deal with people if you do find you're doing like a lot of 1-2 into flamingo, you know, and they are challenging after it. That's a nice option. Yeah. And someone in my chat actually mentioned it as well. That's nice. But like, yeah, that's another option you have there as well. So it just depends on knowing what your opponent's gonna do. So just like finding the patterns, right?
Yeah. Oops. It's a bit awkward to press.
Yeah, this is why teaching Juan can be a bit difficult as well, because he's very hard to like say his inputs for over and over again, right? So I get confused myself.
Okay. Another thing I was thinking about is like, I feel like I don't always have a game. Do you have a game when you play your matches? Is there like I'm assuming there's almost like a an overarching game plan, because like in the start you're going for a smaller, maybe a bit more like chip damage kind of stuff, and then maybe as your opponent's health goes down or your own health, you're maybe switching up your moves. Is that how you play?
So my overarching game plan when I play this game with Hwoarang is to piss off my opponent as much as possible. That is like the #1 goal.
Right.
And it's worked me pretty well, right? So I'd say your down 3-4 is lovely.
Yeah.
It's absolutely lovely for doing that, right? And then if you don't even want to like, if you get on hit a lot, you don't even want to even commit to a big option. You just have this jab, you know. One thing about Hwoarang I forgot to mention, his flamingo jabs, they are +5 on block.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
that I've noticed.
So this into this, jab after this.
Oh. Nice.
Right, you get so. I mean, in Tekken 7, this was a 4 count hit launcher. In this game, it's not as nice. As I was actually going to say, his down forward 2 is actually a lot better. Is a much better choice in this game after his flamingo jabs, because you get a full combo for it, right? So we'll go back to the same here. So after I jab, right?
Oops. Whee!
Right. So that's actually just a very nice frame trap to have in this game. It just flamingo jab into down forward 2. It's a very nice frame trap because you just get a full combo, you know. And again, even if they block it, you know, it's safe, right?
Yeah.
This is very minimal risk, and the reward is absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
See? So again, flamingo jab, down forward 2. His flamingo jabs are your best friend, right? One thing I love that they've done in this game is they have a different animation. In Tekken 7, his flamingo jabs actually just looked like regular jabs. So people were it was a bit more confusing to deal with. In this game, they have a different animation, so I think it's a bit more fair. So they can recognize, okay, this is +5. But if they don't recognize and you launch them for it, that's their fault, not yours. Hey.
Yep.
Now this leads me on to my next point. I didn't see it in the entirety of the game, so I don't know. What are your combos like? How do you feel about your combos?
Up until recently, I was like, "Fuck! I think I gotta switch it up." But now I just learned one that was, whoops. Oh, and then I follow that up with a up forward 3-4-3 or something like that.
Wait, just wait. Do you know?
The last one didn't connect, but that one is like 70 damage. Just learned that one.
Okay,
I can only do it
that's-
from the left side.
Okay, that's the thing about you need to do both sides in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I say that. I think I played the entirety of my time on Tekken 8 on player 1 side as well. So I need to start practicing what I preach. But yeah, you do need to practice like pretty much everything on both sides in this game. You know, that's backdashing, that's movement,
Yeah.
combos, just like literally, because there are some characters well that I play way more on the player 1 side, and then when I play them on player 2, I get a bit more. I look like a very bad player.
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it, right?
Yeah, if I end up on the right side, I usually just do like this because it's like neutral or whatever.
Yeah, there's no real inputs, right? But yeah, it's very important to do stuff on both sides. But yeah, so for the combo, I think that's a fine combo to have. I'm working on a combo guide, which
Okay.
I will release
Nice.
within 2 to 20 days, something like that. I keep going back and forth on it because I keep changing what I like, the combos that I like with Hwoarang.
Yeah.
I don't really want to overload. I just don't want to be full of a bunch of like crazy combos, right? Like I want it to be like combos that are just good, you know? So I'm very much going back and forth on like what I want to do as a combo and what I don't want to have in a combo. So I'll be working on that. And then when that's just something you can practice, right? I think I was gonna go for something a bit more advanced, but I'll wait to sort of throw certain things out there. But yeah, so anything else you want me to run over really quick?
What are your thoughts on this attack? Because I end up spamming this a lot, and sometimes I even find myself in a situation where my opponent doesn't know how to get out of it, and I just do this all over all the time. It's a lot of fun. But I feel like I've watched you, and I feel like I almost never see you do this. Maybe I'm wrong.
So I think it's actually very good. I don't do it very often because I find with this Hwoarang, I want to do like a bunch of new stuff, right? Because he has new moves in this game. I want to try them, right? So I fall away from the old stuff, right?
Right.
So go ahead and do it. Just keep looping it. So
Right.
that's like his main weakness if you want to loop it, right? Like most of its frame traps are like just very easily just get out of the way, right?
Yep.
Now there's a very good frame trap from here. And so after I do it, just push any button, right?
Ouchie.
That's a very good frame trap, right?
Yeah. What did you do?
Do you know how to do that?
No.
Okay. So this is why I hate teaching Hwoarang, because it's hard to say out. It's so much easier to do things than to explain things, right?
Yeah.
So let me try and break it down into parts. So he has his down forward 4. His right for forward is so it's down forward 4. Wait, hold on. Let me just do some damage so I don't. And we should still keep going. All right. So I'm about to break it down. Chat, if I get this wrong, please let me know.
Round 7.
These guys are on my safety blanket right now, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's down forward 4. So you said this move, so you know down forward 4, right? When this is a move when you do it, you always want to go into flamingo. So it's down forward 4 forwards, which will then put you into flamingo, and then from here it's 2-3.
Okay.
So down forward 4 forwards, which will then put you into flamingo, and then 2-3.
Yep.
So just do that in like piece by piece. So just do the down forward 4 forward.
Right foot forward, right?
Yeah, so it's right for forward. So down forward. See this? I hate teach one because forward, down forward, forward, forward. It's so annoying. So just do down forward, forward. Right? And then just get into flamingo. So that's very simple. And just keep like doing that.
Oops.
And that's literally it. But just do it fast, right?
Yeah.
So the exact same thing, just do it fast.
Yeah. Oops.
Literally that, just fast. Faster.
Okay, hold on.
I'm pretty sure that was it there. So, all right. So now to put it all together, actually, so all right. So go and just do it again.
Oops.
Wait, hold on. Let me just quickly. All right, there we go. Do it again.
Round 8. Fight.
Oops.
You just do a just frame scar kit by accident.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That wasn't it. That was it.
Ah, fuck.
You had it there. You just didn't do the 3.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much that's how it goes, right? So now what I want you to do is let me win this round first and foremost, and then just try and put it all together
With back
with
two
the
spam.
back 2, right?
Okay.
Fight.
So, like this. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
All right.
Oh. Oh. I have to wait like a small moment there. I can't like right there. I have to wait. After the back 2, I
There
have
you
to
go.
wait like a millisecond. Ah, fuck. Ah, yeah.
There you go.
Nice. Whoopsie daisies.
That was something else entirely, but still good.
Oh no, now I have to do it from
So you
this
see,
side.
now you're on the other side. See? you gotta do it on both sides.
Oh no.
Because I think there's nothing wrong though with like just making sure you get all the fundamentals down on one side.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's the way I've been looking at it.
I mean, what are your? I should ask you, what are like your goals with Tekken? You know, you're not looking to be the next Evo champion or anything, right?
No, I just
Okay.
want to be better than my peers, aka you know this guy called Forsen?
My chat, I guess people from your chat told me to not say anything about him. That's what they said. They said don't mention Forsen.
Yeah, it's probably for the better. Nah, there's just I just if I could hit like purple ranks, I would be really excited. I think.
Okay. So with that,
Yeah.
I would say, okay, you don't really need to focus on learning both sides as much if that's what really
Yeah.
is. But I'd say it is important if you want to keep, because again, with Waring it's very interesting because he has, I mean, you did it early. He has the throw, right? Which,
Yeah, I've actually only really learned his. I only really use his 2-4 and his 1-3 throws. I haven't even really learned the other ones.
yeah. So, I mean, we can talk about Waring's throws for a second. But again, this is a very good throw to use because no matter whether or not they break it, you're always going to swap sides. So if you do want to continue always play on P1, you do always have that in your back pocket.
What is
and
that?
he has
Which throw is that?
forward 2+3.
Okay.
So
Oops.
it's always going to swap sides. Like, do it again. Even if they break it,
Cool.
you know, you're always gonna swap sides. So it's a very nice thing to have. And he actually has a very he has a way to make sure you guarantee you get the throw. So we'll go to the next round and then I'll just do it anyway. Again, I feel like I'm overloading with information. So at any point you need to stop, just let me know.
Yeah, let's finish this part at least.
Right? So
Yeah, I obviously won't remember everything, but I can look back at some of it.
that's what this is for, you know. So he has his RF right foot forward 4-3. So right foot forward, you got forward 3, right?
Yeah.
If you do this, then hold the 3 as you do it, and then do the forwards 2+3. That's a very fast way of getting the throw off. And they actually, so try and, after you block this, try and duck, right? Okay.
Oops.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah. Yep.
You cannot duck it. It's a guaranteed throw attempt. Obviously, they can break it, but it will always be a guaranteed throw attempt. So if you want to swap sides, a very simple flowchart to get into to do it is if you do down 3-4 into 2, this will put you plus into right foot forward, and then from there you do that. So let's stop and break that all down for a second. So go back to do the see this, the RFF forward 3 into forward 2+3. Just do that, right? So right foot forward, forward 3.
Oh, my bad. I got ahead of myself. 4-3.
Right? And then after you do the 3, hold it, and then just... So I need to do it myself to explain it. Hold on. This is... So hold the 3 after you press it. Do not let go of it. And then just press the 2 as well, and then with the forward.
So I also hold it forward throughout the whole thing.
Yes. I had to think that might... Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do, because I'm doing it myself. So I'll just duck, and then you just, like, practice that, right? Actually, yeah, that's a good way of practicing it. Just doing what you're doing there. Literally, yeah.
So this is it.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah, I think I actually watched some streamer get abused by this, and I didn't know what the orang was doing. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Now I
So
can also
in right,
do it.
so now do that in right foot forward. Okay. Now I'm gonna block the forward 3 and try and duck.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't duck there.
Nice.
I couldn't duck. So that's when you know you've got it, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a very nice way to just swap sides. If you ever just, you know, you're like, okay, I'm on the player 2 side. I don't like it. Gonna swap.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay.
And then, like I mentioned, a quick flow chart to get into it. Now, I'm not a fan of the term flow chart, but we'll call it a pattern. A quick pattern to get into it. Down 3-4, into the 2. Then once you're here, forward 3, And then it's just that simple, right? So that was down 3-4.
Oops.
2.
No.
See, that's the thing. Once you start putting things together, like, I remember I was like this.
Oh, I didn't quite do that forward 3 first there. Like
Right.
that, just a bit slower maybe. Or I was slow, rather.
It was a bit slow, but like, as long as I'd rather you understand what I'm saying, because then I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. And then just go from there, right?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Literally, that's it.
Oops. Shit. I'm so bad from this side.
See, this is why I'm teaching you this, so you never have to play on this side.
True. Well, like, yeah. I was gonna say, when I play online and ranked, I notice often, like, oh, oop, maybe I switch side and I'm a bit worse. But I also notice that my opponent's worse. And a lot of my opponents I play against, I feel like they are worse on their offside than I am. So it's still good for me. So that's why I haven't bothered practicing it more right now. I figured later I probably will have to.
Yeah, but it's fine. Like, it's something like, even a lot of people, this is why, like, in tournaments, the rock, paper, scissors for which side you play on is a very important part, because some people really struggle on that side, right? So it can be like quite a huge advantage. But yeah, literally like that, you know?
Cool move.
So that's just your little cheeky side swapper. You know, if you ever feel like, okay, not having fun on this side, you know, I want to quickly do this. That's the fastest way I get into it. Down 3-4 into a 2 jab. And just like that, you're going to get your side swap, right?
Okay.
Now, anything else before I keep moving? Because again, I do not feel confident in my coaching today. Maybe because there's an audience.
No, I think so. The only I had one like general question, not about anything we talked about, but when you practice on the wall, how do you do that? Do you like just load in a map and like try to push them, and then that's how you do it? And then
So in the practice mode,
yeah,
there's going to be an option on the left that says restart settings. If you go into that, you can select where the restart will be.
Oh.
And then one of the options will be wall. And for some stages, if there's like a wall break, you can select wall break, wall, floor break, floor blast, etc., etc. And someone in my chat said, "Don't tell him. Let him keep pushing them across the stage." Okay. I'm assuming that's someone from your chat.
Sounds like it. And then I actually don't quite still know what to do when they're up against the wall, but I feel like it's so situational. When I tried like learning certain moves that was like, oh, I'll do this when they're on the wall. But sometimes they're like, I don't know, it's so different which stance I'm in when they hit the wall, how they hit the wall. I feel like, so I just sort of whack random stuff and hope for the best.
Do you mean when their back is still standing, or like when
no,
you've got,
when
like,
they actually hit the wall, they
combo?
splat against the wall, yeah.
Okay, so there are some wall again, this will probably be covered in my combo guide at some point whenever that drops within the next 2 to 100 days. So the simplest wall combo I can give you is walk forward.
Yeah,
that's a very simple wall combo that'll pretty much work like pretty much all the time. I've never seen it drop for any reason. So we need to get to the wall.
Yep, coming.
This is so much fun. Official guide coming sometime before 2077. Yes, sometime before then. Anywhere between 2 days and 2 years. Yes, so sometime between then. I do want to get the combo guide out before a week, guys. I really do. But again, my opinion changes all the time. So the wall combo is you have to be in right foot forward, forward 3, forward 3, 3-2. And then that's it. So right foot forward, forward 3, forward 3, 3-2.
Oops.
That's it. Just do it
Cool.
as fast as you can possibly do it, and you'll be good. There you go.
Oops. Oops, daisies. Oh.
All right, so now let's do that on the wall.
How do I splat you?
I'm trying to do forward, forward, forward.
Oops. No, what was it? 4-3, 4-3, 3-2.
We're not gonna do this in time. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's okay. I can practice this later.
Okay.
I don't need to
Like
use
literally,
you
if
as
I
the
just give you the combo, and then so literally right for forward, forward 3, forward 3, 3, 2.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Oh, someone in chat is ahead of me right now. I actually was the next thing I was gonna go from here is I just wanted to see you play.
Yeah.
So that is literally where we were gonna go next. Someone in chat's a bit ahead of me. Yeah, so I just wanted to see what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Because again, I think it's important that you ask me questions of what you think you're struggling with.
Yeah.
And then we go from there. But also, it's easier for me to literally just see, you
Yeah.
know. So, we could play this round. You know, we have a round to play here.
Okay, sure. Bring it.
Okay.
Wait, I get the first hit.
But that's not how this works.
Okay, fine. I see you're scared. All right, when the clock hits. Oh, okay. Oh! Ah, shit.
Chat, how hard should I try right now? How hard?
Ooh.
That
Close,
wasn't terrible. That
close.
wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I'm getting people saying crush his skull. I'm assuming they're coming from your chat.
Most likely,
Okay.
yes. All right. I started a stream on Discord if you want to see in like real time.
Yeah. So what I'll do is you just hop in and then I'll watch that. All right, chat.
Ooh, now I get nervous. But yeah, I feel like personally, I feel like my biggest weaknesses is just not knowing my opponents enough. I think I should practice more against them. It's just I'd rather just play the game than like sit and practice. But I know sometimes I probably should because there's a few attacks that's like they get me every time, and they really probably definitely shouldn't.
Get ready for the next
Oh
battle.
shit! Yeah. Speaking of which. I don't have to eat my. Yeah, there's a couple of situations in my game where I end up in an awkward situation and don't know what to do in my. But I think it's easier if I run into it. You'll be able to see.
Yeah. I mean, Yoshimitsu is definitely a very different character, so.
Parried. Right there, for example. I don't know what to do when he's up.
Don't worry, no one does. Not even I do.
Okay. Man,
That's something I'm gonna speak as you play. I hope it doesn't
That's fine.
distract you. That's one thing I noticed as well in the last game is though after heat smashes like that, generally mid heat smashes like that are very plus on block. So if you block them, oh, you must have the count hit there.
yeah.
If you block them, I'd very much you just gotta take the mix up. Just block.
Okay.
Nice punish. Nice. Okay, nice. You could have killed that combo, but I didn't teach you combos, so it's okay. I think Hwaring's combos where he doesn't get to do, and when he already does the screw, aren't that great.
That was bad by me. I really thought he was coming in.
Unlucky. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, that's a big problem.
That's something Quarren deals with a lot. He's a character that's very, like, when he's plus, because he's plus all the time and very aggressive, people love to rage out. So you do have to, unfortunately, exercise patience.
Yeah.
When they're in rage, but I'm still working on that myself, so I can't really. Nice.
See, right there, I wanted to do the thing you just taught me, but my brain has not actually learned that yet.
Nice. Nice.
Ups. I thought that would connect. Am I dead here?
No.
Alright. Do you ever just sit here and just think about what you're gonna do next?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Just think about doing something.
Okay, that was the wrong move.
Okay. No, that's not bad though. There's a good base. You have to demote him now though. You have to.
Okay. Yeah, the wow. This is your average Yoshimitsu player. You
I
figured
can't
them out,
believe
they
it.
do.
Ready for the next
I
battle.
can't believe it. That was he didn't want the demotion. It's okay. No, there were a lot of positives to take from that though. I need to see. I want to see at least 5 games. Should we say 5 games, chat?
Okay.
I'm gonna be taking notes over on this side. Where is my thingamajig?
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, this chick. I hate her, like, I don't understand her, like,
Fight.
when she's dodging all your attacks.
So she has a stance that she evades all mids, all highs and lows. That's the stance where she's like leaning forward. Oh, you almost had it there. That's okay. Nice, good pressure.
I...
¿Tienes café?
Unlucky.
Oh!
Round 2.
That was a good duck though.
Fight.
Nice punish.
Ah, I always think he's done. And here it comes, my special move.
You
See,
know
that's
what?
how I
Fair
use
enough.
it.
It worked.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice with punish. Nice with punish.
Round
Yes.
Fight.
Don't worry about doing a bad combo from that. No one does a good combo from that.
Right, because that's the one of the ones I've asked about actually.
It's so bad.
Or I was gonna ask. What?
Counter hit throw.
That situation I find myself in often also when they're like they're just crouching all the time and my muscle memory just refuses to.
Nice whip running.
Oops. When is it my turn? Bro.
Honestly, that wasn't bad. It was just, again, the number one thing I'm seeing is just like character matchups more than anything, right? It's just not
Right.
knowing what they're doing. But for the most part, I gotta say I don't hate what I'm seeing.
Okay, well, that's good.
Chat, do you agree? Do we not hate this?
Round one. Fight.
Ah. Shouldn't have ducked. Damn it!
Round two. Fight.
Get out of here with your coffee.
Fight.
Oops. See, my wall game's not on point.
Round four. Fight.
Fuck. Oh, I saw that low coming from a mile away. I don't know why I didn't duck.
Fight.
God damn it, that was annoying. Oh, I should have like sidestepped or something there. Are you still there?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I turned my thing off so only my chat could hear me talk.
Okay.
But yeah, so what I'd say,
Get ready
yeah, that
for
was
the
annoying
next
to watch.
battle.
I think again, it's just mainly character knowledge, knowing when to duck, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm writing things down here, and there are positives and negatives. So
Okay. Exciting. See if I get emoted here.
the demotion buff should
Get
help
ready
you out
for the
here.
Next battle. Round one. Fight.
This is my average fight. It's like I jab a couple of times and then they're instantly ducking. And then I need to get better at dealing with that, because it's obviously not even bad for me if they're ducking, but...
Nice. Nice. There you go.
Round 2. Fight.
Sometimes I get like a tiny bit carried away and just trying to do my infinite plus frame strings, and they just sort of...
Round 3. Fight.
Wow. He's lagging a bit. Yeah.
If it works, it works.
Right in the end, they never see it coming.
See, that was the demotion buff right there. For some reason, whenever people are about to get demoted, they just step it up.
Yeah.
Just step it up.
Round 1. Fight.
Lag.
Okay, I saw that lag there.
Yeah. Oh no.
Round 2. Fight.
Haha.
Round 3. Fight.
God damn it.
Round 4. Fight.
What is it? You see now, this happens a lot in my matches, right? I've done like the same little string, and my opponents, the moment they see me jab, they insta crouch.
I mean,
See, this guy's
Leroy's
like in
a
perma crouch mode now.
Leroy's a character as well. Like you have to be really patient against at times because of stuff like his parry, right? Like this matchup can be a pain.
Ah,
There you go. Throwing's very good. against this guy
Yeah.
because he's parrying a lot. So patience and throws. Nice. And again.
Phew.
Question.
Yeah.
Have you seen any like guides on like how to move on hitbox, etc., and stuff like that?
No, nothing on. No.
Okay, because there are a few like backdash guides and stuff like that. Because a lot of the reason people do use hitbox is it's a lot easier to move, etc. So I think I've seen a good few of them, and I'll probably send them your way.
Yes.
Because I think that'll be a very, very good. Because again, I think with how good, that's one of my like biggest positives I've got in my notes right here, is your whiff punishment is very good. So if you can use your backdash to force more whiffs, I think that'll be very, very, very good for you.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, my chat calls it the cheat box, but you don't even play on it. So, what are your thoughts on that? Is it like too strong?
People are gonna hate on hitbox. I hate on hitbox. But it's like, I mean, that's because I understand. It kind of is this. It's like play on what you want at the end of the day, right? Like people have won major tournaments on pad, on hitbox, on stick, so play on whatever you want, whatever. Like it's one of the easiest ways to get into it. So
I think I saw a guy that was playing on a steering wheel one time.
there was a guy that did that, I think, in Guilty Gear.
Oh no, it didn't. Oh, I
Unlucky.
thought I had the victory there.
Round 2.
As like someone said in chat, it's legal. You might as well use it. It's legal. Nice. Wow. Nice.
Oops.
Okay.
Worked out.
Round 3.
Well, this is usually what happens when I start demoting, and then I meet these people that are so easy to whiff punish, so I get like I go back up again because they like throw out attacks. And then this happens to me a lot as well.
Nice.
See right there, if I just practice
The
my
wall combo.
walls. Yep.
Round 4.
I'm definitely gonna sit down and practice that thing that you gave me.
Nice.
I mean, this guy just keeps on giving. Whoops. Get off of me. Dude, I'm pressing back there and he launches me.
Yeah, that's a low.
Right, but can he launch me from a low? He can't. That's crazy.
Oh, so that's basically a hell sweep. Are you familiar with the term hell sweep?
Yeah, it's like what Kazuya does.
Yeah, so they're basically sweeps that are gonna knock you down, might give you a wall splat, like that. But they are almost universally all launch punishable on block.
Right, but I never see them coming. I feel like such a boomer with like every snake edge and stuff people throw at me. I eat them every time.
So hell sweeps, you're not supposed to be able to see them, right? Like you do have to guess the mix up.
Yeah.
But snake edges you are supposed to react to, but I feel like that's also an experience thing, like seeing the animation all the time, reacting to it.
Never misses.
If it works, it works. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
필살기 같은 건 없어?
Okay.
And then, yeah, there's certain characters I definitely lose against more. Who are they actually? Lily is like so difficult, I think. And
Well,
then-
that's a bad matchup as well.
right.
Hwoarang, typically a lot of the female casts are bad matchups because they have a lot of evasive moves, good punishment, good movement. And Hwoarang's movement is typically, Hwoarang's tracking is one of his like weaknesses.
Yeah.
So you do want to be using more homing moves, more moves that have good tracking. Forward 3 is nice. Down forward 4 is very good. But yeah, I'd say those are bad matchups, and I'd have to see how you played in those matchups, you know, to sort of see how you struggle. Okay, this guy's higher ranked than you, so let's see how this one goes.
Okay.
귀찮아.
Andrew, thank you.
貴様をここで終わらせる
Round one. Fight.
Well, nice.
Round two. Fight.
Urre! Urre!
See, I have to call that out there. You just got hit, and then you pushed the button right after that.
Yeah.
Typically never a good idea after just getting hit. There are some moves that are minus on hit, but those are so few and far between. The rule you kind of want to assume is that when you get hit, you are minus.
Oh. Wish.
Okay. I got worried there.
Fight.
Nice. Good.
Whoa.
Final round.
Nails.
Fight.
Uh-oh. Not good. Nice. Oh, that thing right? They always see that. They always crouch every time. So I don't know why I ever try to do the low. Woohoo!
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay.
Should I wrap this one up?
But yeah, you can't leave the set. No.
No.
You're
Right.
gotta finish the set. Okay.
Round one.
I feel like this guy is about to like download me. Alright, here we go.
Never feel like that.
Okay.
You are undownloadable. Always feel that way. Nice. Oh, he's key charging. Nice patience there. Unlucky.
Round three. Fight.
Ah, I should just go flick back. And the start of the... I'm seeing everything. Okay.
Round four. Fight.
Wow. Can't believe I got that. Oops.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
You lose.
Oh, does he get to demote me? I don't know. I'm right on the edge.
Round one. Fight.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I hate that
Unlucky.
attack, man. So annoying. It just goes under everything.
Round two.
He's gonna do it again. Watch this parry. Oh, he didn't do it.
That's safe now, right, chat? Because he was 1+2. Oh no, his 2-2 is safe. I'm whispering like I'm in a movie theater.
Round three. Fight.
That was so obvious for me. I don't know why I still went with it. Shit.
Unlucky, that happens to me all the time.
Stop it, please! Oh, come on, man.
You might still be alive.
Uh.
Unlucky. Okay.
Yeah. That's a good game, though.
No, I think there are positives to take away from that, which is good. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is this is an idea that just came into my head, so I'm very proud of myself for just coming up with it. So I'm gonna start a stream. Oh, first off, I actually have to add you as a Tekken friend.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do this before, but you have to be friends on Tekken for some reason, and not just Steam friends. So there you go. Alright, so the Tekken 8 friend request just now.
Where do you go for that again?
It. So you need to go to community, the community tab.
Community tab. Oh, down here.
And then friends list means I have pending friend requests. You send me a friend request. How do I have... Listen, I leave for 2 seconds and people just appear.
Boom.
Okay, now I should be able to... There we go. All right, let me open up my game. All right, hold on. Let me stream on Discord. All right, let me know if you can see that.
Nope. Yes. Hold on, let me pop out. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom super fast.
Okay.
But
Let me just tell me when you're back.
Yep.
I'll talk to your chat.
Yeah, go for it. Have fun.
Hello, Nym's chat. I've not got the chat open, by the way. Is everyone being nice and well behaved? My chat. Tell me if Nym's chat's being nice and well behaved. Am I doing a good job so far? Wait, hold on. Let me open up the chat. Let me open it up. If I'm doing a good job so far, can we get a 1 in chat, please? A 1 in chat if I'm doing a good job so far. I'm seeing a few 2s. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. Okay. Thoughts on this emote? This chat moves so fast. That is an emote right there. That is an emote. That is an emote. Is all I'll say about that. But yeah. For everyone that said I'm doing a good job, thank you. Suddenly I get really shy in front of an audience. Which is funny because I stream myself. Isn't that crazy? This is a bigger audience though, so it's scary. Please obliterate his ego and make him feel bad. Are you talking about me or Nymn?
Hello?
Hello. Okay.
Were they nice to you?
For the most part, yeah. There were a few meanies, but it's all right. I'm used to it. Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, the lovely replay feature allows me to go in and literally watch that back, stop it, start, etc., etc. So, there was one thing in particular I remember from the final rounds. But I'm gonna go through the game in general. But there's one point I want to get out straight from the final round.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to the replays a few times, but I found it very overwhelming.
Yeah, someone said in my chat that you're really bad at using it.
Yes.
So,
I am.
I guess let me just explain it then. I guess. So, when you have the replays on, do you have everything showing like this?
Yeah, I think I managed to turn that stuff on. Yeah.
Okay. I highly recommend having everything on. If you don't want, I think it can be a bit overwhelming looking at it like this. One thing you can just do is, I think if you want to keep it very simple, is you can turn most things off.
Yeah.
But I think the number one thing, if you want to keep it as simple as possible,
Well,
is to
it's not
have-
like the stuff on the screen that confused you. It was more like, well, one was people said it was supposed to give me advice on what to do. I only got like one, and then I've seen people that like they pick a spot in the replay and they like replay it over and over and try different things. I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, so this is a very simple way to have the replays on right now. I'd say if you just have show frame advantage,
Yeah.
it'll literally show you the frames on each side as you play. I
Yeah.
think if you don't want to have everything there, this is something I think that is just very simple. As for the replay takeover, now I don't know where it is on Hitbox, but on a pad you press L3 and then I can take over the replay from there. So how it
Right.
works is the moment you push a button, so I'm not doing anything right now, my hand's off the pad and it's playing as it played. The moment I push something, then I've taken over the replay and I go from there, right? But yeah, I'd say with
But
that,
how will your opponent behave then? Because like if you're behaving,
they
differently-
just do what they did, right? So if I just
Okay,
take
but like
over-
if you launch him and last time he was pressing, he still just presses the same stuff even when he's in the air, then, or what?
so if I'm launching him, like if I show the display, so if I launch him, wait, give me a whiff, just get in the air, right? He's still pressing whatever he was pressing at the time.
Okay.
Right? So literally regardless of what you do, he is going to keep doing whatever he did in the game, right?
Okay, makes sense.
And also, actually, it's a good thing it stops here. So one thing I've noticed, I think you have a good instinct for when to punish. I think. Because a lot of the times I saw you just do like a single jab when something is unsafe, but then not fully commit to it, right? I'd say in general, don't be afraid to just do 1-2 to test. Just to test if something is unsafe. Because there were a lot of times you did punish something, like here, this was a punish, but you just did single jab because I think you were unsure whether or not it was safe or not.
Right.
Am I right with that? Or were you just jabbing? Okay.
Yes.
You know, because I think a lot of the times, because you did it, whatever character I saw you play against, you did punish things with just a single. Sometimes you did do full punishes, but you did just do a jab. But I'd say with Hwoarang as well, his best punish is 4-3, right? This is an I-11 punish. So something's -11 or more, you do 4-3 as a punish. Again, you need to know if something's -11 or not, etc., etc. But that's the fun thing about the replay. It literally tells you. Actually, I'll put the frames badge on because it's easier to see, right? It literally tells you +12 on your side means -12. Punish that with a 4-3. Again, that just comes with information, knowing the game, knowing the characters, watching replays back, etc., etc. I think it's very important to watch replays back, especially when you lose. Yeah, the moment in the final round, let's see. So it was around here. Actually, I need to see what you're doing as well, so I need to see your command history. Okay, so you are tech rolling to get up. That was something I had questions about, but you are tech rolling. So 1, 1, 3, 3. I think it was around here. Yeah, so here, I didn't like this.
Yeah.
Because, so if you see your health gauge, all of that health you have there, that's in the white, that's recoverable. Excuse me, right?
Yeah.
If you land a heat engager, let me see if I can try and do it. I need him to walk forward though. I just need to land a heat engager. Can I do it? Because I don't know when he was not doing something. There you go. Look at your health now.
Oh.
Right?
Yep.
So I think, me personally, how I like to play this game, if I have a deficit like that,
Yep.
and I have all that recoverable health, I'm looking to land a heat engager.
Right.
That's the number one thing I want to land right. Okay, because again, that literally makes all the difference between that health and then when you just did the heat burst, you can't get that health back in a big way like that again without getting a launcher, then doing the combo damage and going from there. Like the heat engage is to me the best way to start a comeback when you have all of that recoverable health.
So there's a difference. Are you saying are you saying I should have just ensured that I would have landed the hit, or are you saying there's a difference between a heat burst and a heat engager?
So a heat burst, well, there's a lot of differences between heat burst and okay. So first off, heat burst, land there, you're +1. Right, you're only +1. You don't get all that health back, and it's pretty much like a neutral situation, right? If you do a heat burst, see this, I do this all the time. Heat burst. If you do a heat burst on hit, oh wait, I went back too far. Sorry. If you do a heat burst on hit, I believe it's only +2, and forces them into crouch. We'll just try and find out. So we land the heat engager. It's hard to do because he's like blocking.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's +2 and force crouch. It should be, but someone in chat will tell me if I'm wrong. They always do. Then if you see a so that's the heat burst. A heat engager, if you land it, you're +17.
Right.
As you see there.
Right.
+17, guaranteed mix up. And you get all the health back as well.
Yep.
And then, as you should know, but I'm sure you know, if you do a heat engage move, while in heat, right, you get the heat dash afterwards as well, right? Which again, heat dashes on block. I can try and show you on block. Oh, sorry, because the walls here is +18. But in general, in the open, oh, not the right side. In general, in the open, a heating. I need him to block this time. Suddenly, he doesn't want to block. There we go. They're +5. Generally speaking, well, actually, I think they all are. Heat dashes in the open, if you block them, +15. And someone said in my chat +17, but you can't launch. So this is because it is. So if I do that again, go back. This is where I explain guard frames, which is another thing as well. Which
God frames.
Yeah, so that's +18, and again, like that should mean, oh man, I can do an 18 frame move and it's guaranteed.
Back
So
to
that's
kick. Welcome back.
+18G, and what that means is, yes, you are +18. You have an 18 frame advantage, but they're still allowed to block. They still have guard frames. They're still allowed to guard. It doesn't say +18G. That's the nerd stuff, right? But
I thought you said God.
No, guard, as in block.
Yeah,
Again,
okay.
accent things. But yeah, so it's +18G. So they can still guard, they can still block, but you still have the 18 frames advantage, but there are some moves that will be like +10 and you still get, like, for example, I showed you earlier, this on counter hit. It's hard to do through the replay. But like this on counter hit, when I need the counter hit, there you go. That's +14, but that's not +14G. That's
Okay.
+14. You get a 14 frame follow up.
Okay.
But again, it's not like, there's no way to know it without actually seeing the, what you call it. We're actually seeing the frame, because again, there's different places to get frame data from, which will show you guard frames, blah, 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 blah. But in the game, it's not going to tell you that. So the best way to know is just like to test it in game, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, so my main thing here is I would have, in this kind of situation, I'll be looking for a heat engager. And you have down forward 3, very good.
Yeah, I know what he's
Forward 4,
saying.
very good. Yeah, I would have said look for a heat engager to get the big chunk of life back. That was something when I was watching, I kind of shook my head. I was like, oh no. You know, when you did this heat burst, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
But you still won the round, so that's okay.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, you won the first game, right?
Yeah, but isn't this the last one?
No, this is the first game.
Oh, right.
Or is it?
If it's the first one, I win. Ooh. Right.
Yeah, you won.
Right.
Someone said plus 18G. Can you also low parry me if I throw it? No. So when you are that plus, they can't low parry. They can only low block. All right, but we're just going to run through the replay here. You have all the tips and tricks on, so it should tell you when something's duckable, etc., etc. And I think this is something that's very good at getting better character matchups. I'd say it's something I would recommend you doing, because let's see if it happened a lot. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it did, but there you go. You got hit by this a lot. The 1, 2, 4, 3.
Yeah.
So this string here, what you generally want to do against Kazuya, because again, there's nothing he can do here. There's no mid here. There's no mid after 1, 2. And again, it's an experience thing. But when this does come out, like this is pretty much what people start doing at a certain point against Kazuya all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's no mid that can come out after 1, 2. There's no risk of like ducking here.
Okay.
You know?
Yep. Very
And
good
you can pretty much react to the low coming out, I think. Right? So that's definitely something from there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, keep going. Yeah, I think you got hit by that, but it wasn't like you were getting. There is one time you got like hit. There was one time you like got hit like this, and then you got count hit by the last hit. And that's when I said generally in this game, when you get hit, you shouldn't really be pushing a button.
Yeah.
Because, in general, you're minus.
Yep.
There are what'd you call it? There are moves that are minus on hit in this game, but again, they're few and far between. Generally, there are a lot of lows that are minus on hit, but again, that comes from knowing.
Yeah.
That really comes from knowing the character you're playing against, etc., etc. Right? Again, when Godfist is don't focus. Like, yes, it is minus 10, but Hwoarang's jabs can whiff from time to time, so not the biggest thing. Oh, this is something actually I noticed. So there are a lot of times you do forward 3 into down 4. And sometimes you would finish the down 4.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that, because down 4, even though yes, it's good, it is minus 13 on block. So if they do end up blocking it and it's not on counter hit, you can eat quite a big punish for it.
Yeah.
Especially with some characters. But yeah, I'd say when you're plus, the down 4 is not. If you want to go for a low while plus, I would say down 3-4 is very good.
Okay.
Again, we spoke over down 3-4, the down 3-4 options, etc., etc. I would say down 3-4 is very much what you want. If you do want to go for a low on block, down 3-4 is really your go-to. And then I'll talk about the options for down 3-4, because there were times you picked good options from down 3-4, and sometimes that was a key charge by accident. Sorry, I was accidentally toxic in your replay. I apologize. All right. You tried to do while sending 2-3 there, so that's okay. Because this happens to me as well.
Yeah.
I end up doing 2 into Flamingo. You wanted to do while sending 2-3, so that happens.
My biggest, the one thing that I still do consistently, it pisses me off every time, is I try to approach them by doing down forward 3-4. I think it is, right?
The power crush.
Yes, but I press the first input. I hold. I don't know, right button maybe. So I do a flamingo and nothing else. Mm-hmm. And I just get eaten up. Yeah, my chat even laughs at me with the flamingo emoji every time I do that mistake.
Okay. First off, that's not nice, chat. we're all learning. Okay. Second of all, I'd say, so when it comes to the power crush, it's not really something you want to kind of just be approaching with.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because the second hit is unsafe. It's minus 12. The first hit by itself was minus 14. But people won't really punish it because they'll be waiting for the second hit.
Yeah.
Unless like they play against you a lot and you're just doing the first hit.
Yeah.
But
I tend to do it less now. I like it sometimes because they never seem to see the second hit coming.
Yeah. I'd say when it is good to use is when you are being pressured, because I find there are a lot of times you're not particularly patient. I think if you do find someone just like, so say I'm the Kazuya and just like, I just don't stop, you know, I just keep going, etc., whatever, doing electric, blah blah blah. I'd say that's a good time to throw out the power crush.
Okay.
If you think they're gonna keep going, continue their pressure when you are minus, that's a decent time to power crush.
Yep.
Right? Because again, if they do, see how the replay went.
What?
So right, like here, if they are just going and going, right?
Yeah.
It's obviously gonna absorb. And again, any damage you take while you are in a power crush situation is all recoverable.
Yeah.
As you see there, I only took white damage, so
Yeah.
all of the damage you take while in a power crush state can be recovered. And if you do feel they are just pressuring constantly, you know, decent way.
How do you approach then?
What do you mean? So say
Like there's a big gap between you and your opponents, and you want to
depends
be on
on
the offense.
Well, again, depends on character I'm playing against, person I'm playing against. But generally, you know, you can just like dash forward, right? So say there's space, you can sort of just dash forward, get forward. You can cancel the power crush, if you are feeling a little fancy.
Well, I think
So,
that's
like,
what I
if
do
you-
on. Yeah, that's exactly what
so
I do.
that's what you do by accident.
Yes, all the
Okay.
time. And then I'm just standing there like a flamingo, and my opponent just eats me up.
Okay.
So I should probably just stop doing that move.
So
in that
we'll
situation.
go back to a lobby after this, and I'll show you the cancel. So I'll keep going through this replay, but I'm
Sure.
gonna write that down and remember to come back to the flamingo cancel. Okay. So we'll go through the replay and then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Oh, that's one thing I want to say as well. Generally, I like the options you are picking after. Oh, this is a Tekken rule. And it's not. So this is a general Tekken rule. It's not a hard and fast rule. There are obviously times you should, but generally in this game, you do not want to duck with your back to the wall. Generally
Okay.
speaking, you don't want to do it because wall splats, most wall splat moves in this game are mids. So generally speaking, when your back is against the wall, you do not want to be ducking. But again, it's Kazuya. It's a full mix-up situation. He could do Hell Sweep if that is what he was thinking. But generally speaking, a low is not going to kill you here. A mid, however, did.
Yeah.
So that's like a general Tekken rules. You don't really want to duck with your back against the wall.
Okay.
Unless when you normally do get in a back against wall situation against a certain opponent, they are always doing lows. Then, you know, you kind of have to duck. But that's a general rule there. Well, you can see here, after you did forward 2, he actually jabbed.
Yep.
And then we went over that before. The forward 2, back 4 is a very good option to do there
Yes.
because it's going to high crush, right?
Right. Yeah, I knew as it was happening, I knew that we had to discuss it. I just, I gotta just do it a bunch of times in practice.
Again, it does take time to like sort of implement things that you're learning.
Yeah.
You know, like I think with Tekken, it's a very weird way to explain. This is how I used to explain it. And I hate explaining it like this now, but it's basically literally getting better in Tekken. For me personally, this is how it went, and other people agree with me. Like, it doesn't really happen like slowly, incrementally over time. It's like you sort of start picking things up from there and there. You start training stuff, and then suddenly it's like an anime power-up. I hate saying it, but suddenly it's like literally you have just like gone up a level.
Yeah.
And that is kind of that's how it went for me when it came to Tekken 7. Literally just suddenly, okay, you're up a level. That's just how it goes, right?
Yeah.
So again, the more you sort of like actively find yourself trying to work on new things, like for me personally, so say for example you're playing as this Kazuya. Say you struggled against something like down forward 1-4 like he did here, right? There you go. Obviously it's saying, hey, you can duck under this. Thing is, he has mids from this as well, so it's like, yeah, you can duck under it, but there are also mids to worry about, right? But say your goal was, okay, I'm playing as Kazuya right now. I just want to duck under. I don't want to get hit by down for 1-4 anytime. I want to duck in a second hit. You can kind of tunnel vision and focus on just doing that. Forget about winning. Just focus on beating this one option. And then that's the slow and steady way of learning a matchup over time. Because eventually you work on beating this. Okay, I don't have to worry about this anymore. Then you work on this. Okay, I don't have to worry about this anymore. And then eventually you'll pick up that knowledge. That knowledge accumulates, and then eventually you struggle less.
Yeah.
Again, this is. I feel like you do have a good understanding of when something is unsafe. It's just learning the punishment. So I would recommend learning the punishment training, I think. And someone said in chat, Nymn is kind of a huge weeb. Using anime references is probably a great way to explain stuff. Is that true?
No, not really.
Okay.
Or absolutely not. I think someone's trying to wind you up with that one.
Okay, so what happened here? Wait, what did you do? I'm very confused by this. How did you get counter hit here? +8.
Aha, this guy was hacking. That's how he won.
The maths just doesn't make sense here. I think you must have just been late on your down forward too. Yeah, you didn't press it immediately, but the moment he got hit, he was mashing. You just didn't immediately. Okay. There was the time at the end as well. I think in the final game, you did the sweep, right? I would say if you do want a low option from down before I mention it, just the down threes is a nice option to have. You see that -5 on hit, but again, if you do just want to take a chunk of damage, like it's a decent option to have. Puts you in right foot forward, and you go from there. But I'd say I think you are going to, unless you are in heat. In heat, I think the sweep is very good. When you're not in heat, not so much, because you see there -1. Like the only reason he doesn't challenge there is probably he doesn't know that it's -1, right? But again, I'd say down 3 when you're not in heat. When you are in heat, then you can re-let the sweep go. And then when you're in heat anyway, people are going to be way more likely to duck because of how much better the sweep is. And then you have mid launches, mid wall splats, mid knockdowns you can go to. So
Okay.
again, this is just Kazuya stuff right now. This is a classic Kazuya frame trap. Forward 4 into down forward 2. You push any button, you're going to get counter here. So that was just a Kazuya frame trap you got hit by there. That was it. That was where you got hit. After generally in this game, if you get hit, do not push a button.
Yeah.
I think I've said that like 10 times now, so you obviously know.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like half the mistakes I do, I know as I'm doing them that it's the wrong thing I'm pressing, There's so much like coordination in this game between what you want to do and what your fingers are actually pressing in.
I mean, that's not bad though. I think if you are aware of a situation, I think that's way better because it's a lot easier to fix. If you're losing or you're doing something that's bad and you have no idea, then if you're actively thinking to yourself, okay, that wasn't great, you'll know for next time. Oh, you actually tried it there. Never mind. You actually did do it.
Oh, the back 4? Yeah, I remember when you were watching because I was thinking throughout this whole match, like, fuck, I want to try this new move. And then when I finally did do it, I think I like screamed in frustration right here because one time I pulled it off, he didn't actually jab after it.
Yeah, no, but that shows you are aware and you are thinking. Someone said, I need to explain what a frame trap is? Do I need to explain what a frame trap is?
No, I know what that is.
Okay. I'm assuming they're from your chat. They do not believe in you. They do not believe in you at all. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, what you said?
You know a guy called E-Rob on Twitch?
Yeah.
I just played a bunch of games with him, and some of his chatters might have bled over into mine, and they are they're a tough crowd to please when you're the streamer.
Okay. But don't worry about them, but worry about the game. Okay. And here, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like you do have a good instinct of when something is unsafe. Because you jabbed here. You were late on the jab, but you did jab here, right? So you are aware. But 4-3 is really your go-to punish.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this all the time in like recommended and stuff, and I never actually get around to doing it. I definitely got to do it more.
See, okay, this is why. This is a terrible combo that they're recommending you right now.
Okay.
This is an like, again, I talk about while setting 2-3. Wait, hold on. Let me do my while setting 2-3 combo, which also, hold on. See, this is something you can try and
Wow.
go for while setting 2-3. But again, it's such a bad combo. It's a bad move. I don't like it. He had a better while standing punish in Tekken 7. I don't know why they got rid of it, but like I would say, it's just, yeah, that's a terrible combo they recommended for you right there. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that.
This one, I think I often drop a lot of damage to a situation like this. When they're, I don't know what that is called, when they're like, their back is on the ground, but their legs are still in the air, right there. I feel like very often, I don't know how to like, continue the combo and like send them flying. So I just do like a back 3 or a forward 3 or something.
Oh, in that situation, yeah, okay. So what that situation essentially is the post tornado situation. So if you do a combo, so if I was to launch, just let me launch you because it's hard to do in the right.
Yep.
It's essentially that situation.
Right.
Right? That is the exact same situation, pretty much, right? That is the bound situation. So it's so hard to launch. So yeah, that is the same situation as this situation, right?
Yep.
But the only difference for after you do the while setting 2-3, the only difference is you're in Flamingo first. So you kind of have to come up with something from there.
Yep.
And this is the combo I go for. I hate while setting 2-3 so much. You have to use it as a launch punish. You absolutely have to. I wish
Yeah,
it was better.
I've watched you a bit, and you always just do while standing 4-4 or 4 when I watch. I never see the 2-3.
Yeah, as a while stand, like generally if I duck something, I'll be just do like if I just duck something like that, I'll do while standing 4-4, right? Because it's 11 frames, it's fast, you get a good situation after it. I don't really do while standing because again, that's also a muscle memory thing as well. That's also a muscle memory thing. Yeah, for this combo, I would say I just think that I just got really annoyed because that sample combo they recommended is so bad.
Okay, so
Like,
I'll make
this is
sure
what-
not to
this is
pay
what-
too much
this is-
attention to what they suggest, then I guess.
For combos, no. For
Yeah.
combos, like never, I think, because they're recommending this. That's it.
Right.
Like, that's what they're recommending you do as a combo here. Just that. You
Yeah.
know, when you can, I know it's not great. You can at least do like something like this, at the very least, right? And the damage, you know, when it comes to the sample combos they recommend to you, typically just find something else. Again, my combo guide will be coming within 2 to 12 years. So
Okay, look forward to it.
oh, that's another thing. I saw you doing this a lot in down 3 after down 3-4 in the Flamingo situations. And there are times it's good, but generally, say you've just landed a down 3-4, right? Say you've just landed one. It's not really the best time to go for it because they're unsafe. The power crushes when he's in Flamingo, they are both unsafe. See
Yeah.
that -12, you can get punished for both of them. Like I said, if you're looking for a mid, I think down forward 4 is good. Up forward 3 is also pretty good if you're looking for a mid. Again, this also low crushes, so if you do find they are dick jabbing, right Flamingo up forward 3, that's another good option.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did find you did that a lot in Flamingo situations, so
Yeah, okay, fair
that's
enough.
just something I'd say to watch
I
out
do it
for.
often when like my opponent's mashing a lot.
Yeah, if you find that they are mashing a lot, they are good to go for. Because again, in this game, one thing that's different, if I was to do, if I say I do a power crush, but they still block, but I absorb hits, so like this, and this is universal for all power crushes in the game. Let's see, can he block afterwards? I'd like to show it, but I can't because he keeps mashing. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to show it, but if you do a power crush and they still block it, But if you've absorbed an attack, the power crush is safe. Even if the power crush is normally unsafe, like this is normally -12 on block. But if I absorb an attack,
Yeah.
actually that forward 4 might be perfect. Hold on. Okay, it's not. Never mind. But if I absorb an attack and they still block the power crush, even the power crush is normally unsafe, it becomes safe. So you can kind of just keep the situation going from there, regardless, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
that is another thing. And generally, I like to say I did like your options after heat engage. I think going for a throw after heat engage, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, yeah, it got ducked here. I think throws are a relatively safe option to go for.
Yeah.
People aren't really breaking your throws. That's good. I saw you run up and do down 4-2 another time. I thought that was very good. Like, down 4-2 is a very good option to go for after a heat engage. Safe mid launcher if it connects. If it doesn't, safe on block. So, again, I love it's telling you that there are high moves you can duck under, but like it's also in situations where there's a mid follow-up as well.
Yeah.
Now, even though this connected, a random back 3 is a bit of a risk. Minus 19 on block, but it connected, so I can't complain right now. I'd say combos are a huge thing as well. Because like I mentioned, your whiff punishment being so good, I think with better combos, you will win so many more games just through whiff punishment. Because they whiff, you get a combo, you take to, well, you can do 100 damage with certain combos, right? I would say...
How much do you damage do you do if you manage to do like a back 3?
I think my back 3 max is... I can't...
You can try it right now here.
Should I do my back 3 combo? Let me do my back 3 combo actually. I'll take over the replay.
Let's
Actually, I'll do a heat combo actually.
Okay.
Because we're in heat right now.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So just off. So you see, he's pretty much one mix up from dead from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the combo. I'm not trying to be like your combo was terrible and all, but like it's just the difference, right? So the difference is he's in far away. He has more health, a lot more recoverable health as well. So I would say when it comes, I'd just say combos. I think would be so. Because again, your whiff punishment is very good. I mean, here you just threw it out. And it works. But your whiff punishment is so good. Just the amount of damage you could do, I think you would win so many more games.
Is there something I could easily tack onto the combo I'm already doing that would improve it? Or do I have to like rework it from scratch?
I think the combo you're doing now isn't terrible. Wait, let me look at it again.
Forward 4, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's not a bad
forward.
combo. I'd say if I was to improve this combo specifically, it's...
Because this is like my go-to that I do right now on back 3 and on Skyrocket. But it wouldn't. Normally, I wouldn't do the heat in the end that I did in the replay. I would do up forward 3, 4, 3 or what.
I'd say if I was to improve just this combo here, something like that instead. So after the tornado, just run up and do backlash. Oops.
You're also doing 2 up forward, 2, 3, or...
I don't think... I'm trying to see if I can land 2. I don't think I can. You can't land 2.
Okay.
You can only do 1. But you can do a forward 3 after this if you... Which is a bit difficult.
Yeah, I've been trying to expand the combo, but I found sometimes that it just ends up being risky instead, right? Because I end up missing something and then I actually do less damage than when I did the safer one, but it's just a matter of practice, I suppose. Yeah,
I'd say... well, actually, if you want a stylish ending you can go for on this combo.
I love stylish.
It does swap sides. But
oh, is it like football kick?
Yeah, so what you could do instead... Hold on, let me return to the replay. Just from here. do the backlash and then dash up into the up back 3, this should land.
That's cool.
That's 77 damage right there.
What is that last move?
Up back 3.
Up, back, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I've only ever used that by accident.
To us, same, because that used to be the input for his while standing launcher in Tekken 7.
Oh.
But yeah, for the most part, I would say just the combo you're doing now isn't bad. I think if you just work on the ender, that also comes with button buffering, and that's more of an advanced thing that I hopefully will be able to cover in the combo guide as well.
Ooh.
And then that will make things a lot easier because it's hard for me to explain.
Yeah.
If I show you what I'm doing, so if you look at the inputs on the side as I'm playing, so when I take over here, so what I do is after a screw, I hold 4. Like you can see that I hold 4. Then I'll dash up and do forward 3 plus 4 as well to get the stance switch, and then slide 3 to the 4 afterwards, right?
I don't think my brain followed.
Yeah, the thing is, it's so hard for me to explain.
Yep.
I'm very, because it's kind of a complicated concept. It's a complicated concept to explain, but very simple
Once you're doing it. Yeah, I understand.
Actually, you know what? We'll go over it now. I'll try and teach you the concept because it's very simple once you understand it.
Okay.
But I guess anything's simple once you understand it. That was a dumb thing to say. It's very simple when you see it in action. And I use it mainly in combos.
You're gonna invite me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I use it mainly in combos. And when you see it, so I think
I have 8 minutes to learn it.
okay. Well, you don't have to fully learn it. You just have to understand the concept.
It. Yep.
And then when you understand the concept, and then hopefully I make my combo guide in 10 years.
Yep.
You'll
Looking
be able
forward to
to
it.
do those combos a lot easier. All right, should I send the invite? Did I send the invite?
Yes, guys.
All right. So,
Are
easiest
you sick?
I got sick like a week ago, and I'm just like getting. I'm basically fine now. It's just like the throat tickle.
Right.
Pause.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. So how button buffering works is if you, gosh, chat, you might need to help me for this one because I understand what it means. Explaining it is so annoying. So for example, say you want to, how do you switch stance?
3-4? Or what do you mean?
3+4, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you switch stance. But sometimes you can miss it and say you might do something like this instead,
Yep.
right? Because you want to switch stance.
Yep.
Now, hold 4 right now. So hold 4. And while holding 4, press 3. And again, just keep pressing 3. Right? So this is the concept of button buffering. If you hold a button and then press another one, you get the combined button just off that.
That's
right?
cool. Yep.
And so if you walk forwards right now and I'll show you a combo, this is why it's so easy for me to do stance switch combos like this and switch stance so fast. Because I'm not walking forward and doing 3+4. I'm already holding 4 and I'm just doing the forward 3. And that's why it's so easy to like do a very fast stance switch like that, right?
Yeah.
And that is the concept of button buffering. And that's why, so for example, like when I taught you, a good example of button buffering in game is the right foot forward, forward 3, right? You do the forward 3, and then instead of letting go of 3 and then doing forward 2+3, you're holding onto the 3 and then just doing forward 2 as well. Right?
Yep.
So show me that.
Oops. Ah.
I feel like the clock timing down.
Yeah, it stressed me out.
It was added pressure.
Fight.
But I also don't remember. What was this again? It was
So
the,
it's, so it's forward 3 in right foot for right foot forward 3, and then you're holding onto the 3, and all you have to do along with it is just, well, you're holding forward and 3. You just have to press 2
yeah.
at that point, right? If you're just holding forward in 3, you're just pressing 2, and that's it.
Like so.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So when it comes to stance switching with Hwoarang, when I'm doing a combo, is I'm holding the 4 afterwards, and I can switch stance so fast because I'm not doing forwards 3+4 at like the same time. I'm already holding forward 4. I'm just doing, as while I'm still holding forward, I'm just pressing 3.
Yep.
And that is the very simple concept of button buffering. I think it's very important when you get to Hwoarang's combos, because when you do like a really far combo, it can be hard to get the dash follow-up unless you are button buffering. That makes it so much easier. Excuse me. It's a bit more of an advanced concept, but I think it would really help like the combos you're doing right now, because like the backlash into the up back 3 follow-up can be a bit difficult to do if you're not doing the what do you call it, the button buffer, right?
Yeah. No,
so
that's super
hopefully-
neat. I didn't know of that, or didn't occur to me that that's a thing.
Yeah, it's I think it's a Tekken exclusive thing when it comes to fighting games. So I think that is what
Just
I think that's why
customization.
it's not like a there's no way in the game it teaches you this, right? This is something you have to go outside
Round 3.
of your outside of the scope of what the game teaches you to learn how to button buffer, right?
right.
And like that is, and you can do it for like, you know, pressing, like literally you can do it for anytime there's a combined input, like 1+2.
Yeah.
If you're already holding 1, just forward 2.
Yep.
Into stance switch, you're holding 4, you just do forward 3 and stuff like that, right?
Very cool.
Now, do we have any questions on anything? Because you said you're running low on time.
Yeah, I gotta wrap it up. No, I have only one final question for you.
Yep.
What do you think of my character's drip?
And that's all the time we have today. I give it a. Let me take a good look. Give it like a 6 out of 10, I think.
Okay.
It doesn't, you know, there's nothing really special going on with it, but like I feel like I can see the vision.
It's so hard to customize stuff in this game, so I was like, less is more, because most of his shirts are like something you'd wear to the yacht club or.
Yeah, they're not great, are they?
No.
But yeah, no. This has been a good session. I hope I did a good job. Chats will let me know.
It was no. There's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go back and watch the VOD, because there's some stuff that I definitely need to like rewatch again to fully absorb and try. But there were a few really useful strings in there. I think knowing what to do like in this situation was useful, and that little the thing with the grab.
Yeah, I mean, again, sometimes I feel like I just throw things out and I feel like, because I've never actually taught just Hwoarang before. Like normally when I was coaching people, they were like, it was more just Tekken.
Right.
That I was teaching, right? So just focusing on the characters is a bit like weird, because it's like making an interactive guide sort of thing, right? Yeah, say we'll follow up in like a week or two.
Sure.
You know, I can follow up. I might keep an eye on your replays from time to time, see
do
what
it.
you're doing. But yeah, hopefully this has been a good session.
It has, definitely. No, it was a lot of fun and very educational, and hopefully some people in chat as well maybe learned a thing or two. Both mine
People are
and
telling
yours.
me in chat that they've learned stuff, which is good, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully I wasn't just spouting a bunch of nonsense.
No, it was really good.
All right.
But yeah, it's like we said,
how is that toxic? I'm saying I'm gonna be like monitoring the growth, you know?
Oh no, they're baiting you now. Don't listen to it. They're from my chat.
They're trying to make me toxic, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's hopefully, and again, I need to hold on. So it was the guides, hitbox movement guides. I need to remember that.
Oh yeah.
Because there's, like I said, with your whiff punishment, I think if you can literally just bait attacks,
Yeah.
that would be so good. And because I remember there was a few, I can't remember where they are now, so I need to go and search for those. And then the combos as well. I need to give you the wall combo.
Yep.
I'll just write that down for you at some point, and then literally you can just practice that at the wall. And oh, there was stuff with the practice mode stuff as well. I need to like the restart settings and stuff. People are shouting at me in my chat to play a game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go jump on ladder now.
I mean, if you
Or,
like,
ranked or-
unless you have to leave.
No,
we could-
I sadly I do have to leave. I do have a
Okay.
thing I do at
Well,
6.
okay, we'll save that for later then.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll make sure to get all that stuff for you. So the restart settings, hit more movement guides, the wall combo. Oh, the flamingo cancel I've got to show you. Yeah, you literally just it's flamingo is down forward 3, and you can just sort of roll forward with it. I don't know how to explain that on a hitbox, but literally it's just you just keep doing down forward 3 and then going to forwards. It's just down forward 3 and then going to forward. But again, that's just another little fancy thing that's not really necessary.
Well, the biggest issue is I want to do this move, but I mess it up, so I end up looking like this, and then my opponent comes. But I mean, I should just... What's the fastest attack I have from there if my opponent's trying to attack me?
What, from here?
Yeah. Oops.
Your jabs.
Right. Yeah,
Fast,
that's all I gotta do.
the fastest way to get out flamingo every single time is jab. Oh my god, someone just gifted.
Whoa!
An anonymous gifter just gifted 5 subs. Thank you, anonymous.
Let's
gifter.
go.
All right, but yeah, the fastest thing you have is jabs when you're stuck in flamingo. So if you're in left flamingo, it's 1 for that jab. If you're in right flamingo, it is 2, and that is your fastest way to get out of flamingo every time.
All right, now fight me.
All right, with a 67 round, okay. 63 second round.
Up. Haha! You told me not to do that risky
If
back
it works,
3.
it works. Like,
Yeah.
I can't complain about it. If it works, it works.
Round 7. Fight.
Why did I do that?
I don't know why I'm accidentally doing really advanced things.
I only need to win 1 time and I win the whole thing. Here we go.
You have to win 2 rounds before I win 1. No, I have to win 2 before you win 1.
Yep. No. Of course. No way. That's a big problem. Man, that kind of stuff at my rank, I get away with all the time. Against you, not a chance.
It's literally just the experience.
Yeah.
Like I promise, over time, you just keep doing what you're doing and actively. I try to focus on this here and this here and this here. Like you will see the improvement.
Oh, fuck. You just got me with that thing you showed me.
I'm sorry, I had to do it too. They were asking for me the entire time, like you have to destroy him, so I decided to do it at least.
Yeah, it was pretty good. That was interesting with that. That really fucked me up with the flamingo leg, though. Maybe I should learn to do that because, yeah, I end up in that position a lot, and I just sort of panic, and all I want to do is like get out of flamingo and go back to like defaults. So I gotta get more.
I think it just comes like just practice the movement itself slow, like the down forward 3 into the forward, and just keep doing that over and over and over again until you can just do it faster. Like I tell everyone, anything when it comes to this game is just like practice. It's so simple, just practice stuff, you know, and then work on improving things over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a good base there, definitely for sure. We can maybe do like a follow-up session like in a week or two or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be lots of fun. We can
You
talk
know,
about it.
I'll keep an eye on the replays, make some notes, see where we go from there. But yeah, this was hopefully a good session. I mean, that's up for you to decide, I guess.
No, it was. I had a lot of fun, and